Alright, back to Shadowrun. Since you destroyed a sizable part of the Seattle underworld,
Let's do some more.
about 3 weeks have passed. So if you want to mark that in Chummer, please do so.
I would, but I lost track of where any of my sheets were.
I think Connor has the right time.
Fucking for real?
They are. They are. Okay, I know that Connor has the right time frame, more or less. So
it is fucking work with me here. God damn it.
Yep. That's okay. I have month 7, week 3.
We're at month 8, week something.
Week 2, it should be. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to note that after the session when I get back to my computer.
Okay. It's
month
fine.
8, week 2.
Month 8, week 2.
I'm sorry.
No, I just said month 8, week 2. That's correct. Let's go with that. Fine.
I'm sorry, we're actually at month 8, week 4.
Oh, already?
Yeah, that's what I'm at.
Wow. Okay then. Man, time flies when you.
Time for us to pay rent.
Yeah, time flies when you're killing people. You have more than enough money to pay rent at least. So.
What
we
was
do.
What was the? I forget how much money we got last time.
Oh, good lord.
I'll go look it up. Hold on.
That should be in the chat. I think it's the 33,000 there.
Yeah, bigot hunting was 33 grand.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I named the mission. Shh, we're going bigot hunting.
That's fine.
Who doesn't give us fucking mission names? So I just been making shit up.
I'm sorry. I'm putting
Actually,
the mission.
it's not really her job for us to name our own jobs.
I mean, no one names the jobs. You're all professionals, right? Just.
Oh, I've named every single one.
No, that's fine. It's just that. Okay. This one I called exit strategy in my notes.
No, that's the car. No, that's the car.
Why do you think I named it that?
Exit strategy is the car.
Yeah, why do you think I named it that?
I mean, that's every mission. That'd be every mission.
Anyway, like I said, it's been 3 weeks since you've successfully completed your last mission. Killed a... What?
Oh, I was going to say, what was the karma payout?
I think 8.
8.
Yeah, it was a big payout for you guys.
Okay.
Anyway, 3 weeks since you killed a major mob boss in Seattle and made a lot of people very happy, and surprisingly didn't make any new enemies. Because turns out mob bosses, not the most liked people in the city. Who'd have guessed?
Did we make friends? That's the real question.
You made an acquaintance in that lawyer, but that's about it. It's probably best if people continue to be unaware of your entire involvement in this. Because while you didn't make friends, you also didn't make enemies, which is good. A good thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna call that.
It would be very bad if people knew we assassinated a mob boss.
Oh God, yes. That'd be such a terrible thing.
I'm just gonna call you Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
I don't know if we actually figured out what his name was.
Your new acquaintance?
That's a name.
Wait, you knew it
enough. I'm sorry.
No, Zephy, do you mean your new acquaintance? The lawyer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is well, his last Cliff Walsh.
Yeah, I remember it was Walsh.
Yeah, with an A.
On the job, his name is Mr. Johnson.
That's fair.
Because that's how anonymity.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who we're talking to. It's
exactly.
Mr. Johnson.
But as a contact and a lawyer who owes you a favor, his name is Cliff Walsh. The second name in the law firm of Walsh, Walsh, and Walsh. I'm sorry, I still find that funny.
I'm just gonna call you Walsh times 3.
No, his name is Cliff Walsh with an A. No, Walsh.
Okay, I have 3 slots here. One of them says Cliff Walsh, the other one says Walsh times 3, and the other one says lawyer.
Well, then you
He
put
was a human.
the same person in 3 slots.
Why are you like this, Zeffy?
He
Look,
was a human, right?
he's a human, he's a corporate lawyer, he has a lot of influence, he can get you out of a lot of trouble, depending on circumstance.
Aren't human and corporate lawyer mutually exclusive?
But he's a human by
Not-
appearance,
oh
he's
my God.
obviously a
Ah.
goddamn monster inside, because he's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a world without lawyers? Rainbow. Ooh.
I'm gonna put that he's divorced because I'm assuming that he's divorced.
He,
It's complicated.
I guess he is actually. I never wrote that down. I suppose he is.
Last
I mean,
time
he
you
has a-
said
he has
that
a
it's
kid, but we
complicated.
never even heard anything about the wife. So
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. You don't know either. It's really none of all of our business, really.
Yeah. It's not our job to ask or to know that.
Exactly.
Isn't.
The guy paid you for a job well done. That's all you need to know.
yep.
Anyway. So yeah, you were heroes for once. Both in
Yeah,
your
we
own
were.
both in your own eyes
Yee.
and the eyes of the, well, not exactly public, but like your
You people knew
scene.
what the fuck you were meaning.
Yeah, like the runner scene.
Are you kidding me? There are probably a lot of other people outside of runners that are very happy that a giant mob boss, queen, has been killed.
Can someone give
Yeah, so
Zeffy the
Most people
loyalty thing
outside
for
of
that?
I was just trying to be discreet on that one, but okay.
No, I gave you that last time, but I'm not gonna look up the video for it right now.
No, it's fine. For some reason it didn't save, and I don't know.
It's fine. It's okay. The others have it. If not, I have to look into the book again. But anyway.
It's all good.
So yeah, you had 3 weeks of just leisure time, really.
Yeah.
Getting
leisure.
stuff done. The Baron finally brought his car into Frizzle's workshop to get like weird spider legs installed or whatever the fuck they were talking about.
Oh, fuck yeah! I forgot about that.
So
Yes.
you've done that in the
Connor?
meantime.
I'll give you the exact specification for that in a second.
Okay. Cricket is probably right with that then. Connection 7 loyalty 2 sounds right. So yeah, anyway, the Baron's car is currently in Frizzle's workshop getting worked over to install
Hell yeah.
weird goddamn spider legs and like other nightmarish contraptions I don't
Yeah,
want to
all
know
that
about.
nonsense.
Few turrets that shoot bats.
I mean, who doesn't?
God, that would be a great idea actually. Like it shoots
Yeah,
little
I mean,
it shoots
you
little
could-
it shoots little drones that are shaped like bats.
God, wouldn't it? Honestly, though, wouldn't it?
It's, oh
Oh.
god,
Yeah, that
no.
shit fucking owns.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, that's great.
Ah,
I love
We
that.
could. What about a Gatling gun that shoots bat-shaped bullets?
oh, that's just weird. You would
That
never
is
see them.
incredibly- That is incredibly fucking useless.
It's also very impractical, yeah.
Oh no,
But,
it's
like, little-
incredibly impractical because the bullets can't go very far.
No,
but
that's just
it's very
that's
funny.
anyway. So you had 3 weeks of leisure time.
Yep.
The Baron and Gun Bunny may have gone on more dates. I'm not sure. That's what you two decide.
Baron has been taking time to take DNA samples from Gun Bunny. Also, equally important to the experimentation and study. Plenty of dinners at nice restaurants, going out to the theater, nice long drives. All incredibly important and completely necessary
Totally.
to
Absolutely.
examinations. No further questions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I mean, the bunny's not gonna question what doctor prescribes. I mean, only
yeah.
stupid people do that.
Exactly. Cricket has gotten more deliveries of his goddamn soy dogs, which he
Yeah.
which he won a lifetime supply of. I don't know if he actually eats them or not.
Oh no, he eats most of them.
What do you do with the rest?
Oh, he breaks into where he breaks into Index's place, steals Index's food, but then replaces it with soy hot dogs.
Oh
God.
Like he opens the packaging, takes whatever out, fills it with soy hot dogs, and is able to reseal it.
You're just a monster. You're just a goddamn monster at this point.
To
It's
be
like
fair,
every
whatever Index
time,
has done, he probably deserved it.
like every time Index adds like more security measures, like automated turrets, like live security guard just walking around this tiny little condo, it still happens every single
Yeah.
time.
One day you come
Aw,
in.
man.
One day it comes into the condo. The turret was replaced with soy dogs.
Oh my god.
Just
Yeah,
how?
whenever Index opens any packaging or any drawer, there's a 50% chance that it's just entirely soy hot dogs.
I think Index at this point is probably relatively sure he was cursed by an actual mage, which is possible.
I would like to point out I went to go open up a sticky note to make sure that I was writing down how much money I was gonna need to take out for everything.
Right?
Came across where we were talking before about the dog, the dog campaign,
Oh yeah. Dog campaign.
where I had Peppercorn the Pomeranian.
Aw. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
One of the campaigns that Connor really wants to run but never does.
What?
Oh, you heard me.
Be nice.
No, I mean, I didn't. I actually didn't
Oh,
hear you. I was paying
one of
attention to
the
something else.
one of the campaigns that Connor wants to run but never does.
What game?
The dog
The
campaign.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pugmire, yes.
Yeah.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. You have stuff to do. It's okay. We all have.
I don't know where my Pugmire book went.
It's probably somewhere. Anyway, so the Baron, Gun Bunny, Cricket, you all have stuff to do. Frizzle. We start with you.
Yep. Currently I'm working on the Baron's car right now.
Right.
Adding in a secondary propulsion mechanism in the form of goddamn spider legs.
How long have you been working on the Baron's car? Give me an estimate.
How long would that have taken?
I mean, installing spider legs probably takes, I want to say, like 2 weeks, at least.
Right. Give me 1 second. Go to somebody else real quick. I gotta take care of a thing.
I mean, sure.
I'm sorry.
Cricket is sitting in a pool of his own sweat, eating soy hot dogs in a manic fervor.
Yes, his average Tuesday night.
Actually, I should move you down to your place. You lived here, I think. There we go. There, down here. I put you too far apart in terms of the Seattle map. And Gun Bunny, I don't know where Gun Bunny is actually.
At current times, that's a good question.
Also, let's assume it's like midday.
Midday. Bunny might be out on a cafe. Yeah, Bunny's at a cafe.
Okay. Something high culture or something cheap.
Something cheap. He's been wandering around his new neighborhood these last couple of weeks, just getting a little bit familiar, finding his favorite haunts, that kind of stuff.
Fair enough. Let's move you to somewhere here. There.
Yeah.
Middle of fucking nowhere in the Barrens.
He likes places with high anonymity, atmosphere, and very few racists.
I mean, there are some places like that. I'm not going to look them up right now because it's not that important.
Exactly.
The Baron,
he also likes the
yeah.
quiet.
Where would the Baron be?
There we go.
Midday, probably sleeping in a coffin, I guess.
Don't you drag Bunny's new squeeze like that.
Out of all the things that the Baron can be, he actually does not want to be a vampire. That sucks.
Funny.
The Baron is probably at like a poetry slam club. It's like this dark, moody place. It's very scene, kind of cringe. They have like AR overlays to like make it look like it's night out, and there's like occasional bats swooping by. He's there with like 2 other people from his what's the term?
Aussie?
The fucking witching hour.
Fair.
Yeah.
His mage group. He's currently silent. not trying to be intimidating. He is, however, failing at that because he is a Shadowrunner sitting at a table with like 2 college kids.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that won't do.
And he is very quietly sipping tea, while the other 2 try to like sputter out their most recent notes.
Let's see. I can't really. Oh yeah, there we go. Actually, you can go to here, and you can visit the. You can visit the Fenris Club.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, the Fenris Nacht. It's a nightclub, literally
like
named after the night. But they do poetry things at day, and some more subdued things. You know.
Yeah, poetry, slam poetry, and or just beatnik poetry could be that day job.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, the current person performing right now is like some 17-year-old kid who cannot get over a really bad breakup.
So every 70-year-old.
Really sad, and not in the poetically beautiful way. It's more like, wow.
Funnily enough.
No wonder they broke up.
Funnily enough,
actually just crying on stage.
Oh no. Funnily enough, right across the street is the Clary's, which is a bar controlled by the mafia. And I can only imagine that their usual reaction to their neighbors is, the fuck are those guys talking about?
Kid on stage. Life is like a bird. It flutters up in wind and then it's dead.
Black Tulip crying tears of the moon? What the hell? Let's just shoot them. God. Anyway, so the Baron is busy.
That's a word for it.
I probably took the Baron's car while he's at the slam poetry club because I knew I was going to need time to work on it.
Probably. And let's see. For alcohol. Do I have a nice bar for Bunny? Not really.
No, you don't need capacity for that one.
You know, thinking about it, Bunny probably likes hanging out in places where the ratio of mobsters to civilians is 90 to 10, because mobsters don't really fuck with him and he doesn't fuck with mobsters, and he gets to feel relatively normal amongst them.
Oh, well, in that case, you will go up here into the Murdered Mime.
Sweet!
It's a revivalist rock band nightclub. It's also heavily visited by young Yakuza.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Like no one will mess with you there, at least not for long. They do have
anyone looks at him weird, he just gives them a peace sign.
They also have a bias against ugly people. I'm not making this up. This is in this map. This is the official thing.
Oh my god. Bias against ugly people. Would they let Bunny in without showing his face?
Well, you know, they're all they're mostly Japanese Yakuza, so you know.
And Bunny does have those sculpted abs going on, so you know.
Plus, as long as you keep your helmet on, it's fine.
Yeah, they don't get to see my anime as fuck Bunny
Meanwhile,
face.
we move Rochi into the fucking banking district. I don't care. he's getting it's his second job. He's like a teller in a big bank. I don't know.
Nah, he's playing the stocks market.
No, he actually started investing in this new thing called cryptocurrency.
Oh God, no!
No,
Look, this may be a dystopian future, but it's not hopeless.
You know that Nguyen is actually a privately owned cryptocurrency?
Yeah, I know, but at least it's not goddamn picture-based, at least.
No.
Like an actual currency is not some goddamn avatar of a fucking pixel monkey. God fucking damn. I'm so angry. I'm so angry at cryptocurrency. Hate it. Anyway, Frizzle. Frizzle fucking explodes in his garage now.
So it probably would have taken me a couple weeks in to get the parts that I needed.
Okay, so you're basically just starting. more or less.
More or less like the last week has been working on the Baron's car.
Right.
So Connor, go ahead and mark this down. You now have I believe it's under powertrain. I'm gonna have to go and find it again.
That's fine. Take your time. But also give me a the perception thing. Perk alert, was it?
Oh, perk alert.
Yeah.
That's World of Darkness.
That's World of Dark. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Damn it!
Intuition plus perception.
Ah, god damn it! The one time I remember something.
Would you say intuition? Intuition plus perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an in perp or whatever.
In perp.
You could just
You
say
know the
perception.
thing.
Give me a
You know,
perception
the
roll.
thing.
Give me a perception roll of your general workroom.
Okay.
You will need 2 successes.
I believe it is. Oh boy. In the meantime, I suppose I've been trying to fix up those 2 drones as well.
I assume you were doing all those things kind of simultaneously.
A little bit.
Just when you get like bored or frustrated with one issue, you like get the other, so you don't get burned out.
Let's see.
I kind of picture Frizzle as a bit also simple-minded, but also like single-minded.
Oh yeah.
But not like obsessed. Like he knows when he has to take a break.
Yeah, 3
Holy
successes.
crap! Okay.
Dang.
Work safety is important. Workplace safety is important.
After a week of just straight work on someone else's car and some broken drones, out of the corner of your eye, you notice your van, which is sitting at its usual place, right? You parked it inside the garage. It's just there.
Yup.
But something seems off. Like you can't put your finger on it. Something just seems weird.
First things first, I'm gonna go check the anti-theft system, make sure that's all working fine and dandy.
Oh yeah, that's all fine. Like clearly no one stole your van. As far as you can tell.
Then I'm just gonna do a full diagnostic of every system. The nano maintenance system, which should be keeping it relatively in check as far as parts being damaged because they can just repair themselves.
Seems all fine.
The winch, the secondary propulsion.
Maybe someone snuck in.
All seems fine. It's just that you have a feeling something is amiss. You can't really pinpoint it. It's just that it feels like someone moved the van and moved it back, and it's just a bit off.
Oh no, they did the thing we always joke about. They broke in and they moved everything 1 centimeter to the left.
Yeah, that's the joke, but that's kind of what it feels like to Frizzle right now. Because obviously Frizzle is, he's a bit of he's in for the details of things. Because he's a mechanic and also insane.
Everything about the car is fine, right? I'm checking everything, like every bit of thing, the Valkyrie module, everything. That we have in there.
Every diagnostic tells you that everything's A-okay and the van has not moved an inch since you last took it out yourself, which was a while ago, to be fair.
I am gonna close the door. I am gonna make sure all the windows are blocked at this point. If there's windows to my building, make sure all the garage, every door is closed, and I'm gonna get in there. And I'm gonna check the highly illegal heavy machine turret.
I honestly,
the Rheumatol F20.
I did not expect it to be this easy to make you this paranoid, but I love it.
I get paranoid about my van.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Stinky, think about it. This is the equivalent of me saying, you don't notice anything in the room.
I mean, that's what I literally said,
Roll
but
perception.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a 5.
no. Okay.
Okay.
The
Anyway.
turret is. I mean, the turret
It should-
looks okay.
It should have 100 rounds still left in it in its gyro mount.
It has. Do you want to take a closer look at it?
I
Do you
mean,
count them
yes.
by hand?
I'm not gonna count 100 bullets by hand.
But
I'm
no,
just gonna
that would
make
be
sure that
ridiculous.
all the bullets are in all the bullets are in the belt feeder.
All the bullets are in there.
And then put it back in its concealed compartment within the van. As
I
long
may
as
be
everything
wrong,
is-
but maybe Stinky wants you to roll for something.
I mean, no. He can. Frizzle can totally roll for things.
Once I'm finished checking out the hardware, then I'm gonna check out all the software and make sure nothing got into it. As far as a virus, I don't know what I need
Oh,
for that.
hey,
probably software.
remind me, you do have like a little computer assistant in there, right? As far as I remember. No?
No. It does have some automated software to allow it to basically come to me when I need it to, when
What-
I
what
need
I'm-
to drive by itself.
But what I mean is, do you have an Alexa in there?
Not that I know of.
No?
I
Okay.
mean, I think
I
the
thought you had.
closest thing is no. Oh, we had the Judy Hopps thing, but I shoved that into the gun for no reason whatsoever.
Right.
That
Okay.
really is
Gun-
not-
Okay. No, that's fair. I just want to make sure that like nothing in there actually talks to you.
No, the gun. We shoved the sexy officer Judy Hopps
Fair enough.
personality chip into the gun because I was just like, whatever, it can go here.
I mean, yeah,
It
that's
sounded
Why?
funny
that
at the
won't
time.
do much. So no,
Why?
honestly, I just want to make sure I don't have to do a robot voice. That's it.
No.
That's it. That's it.
No, everything is fine. The only thing
Okay.
I think that's in there that kind of runs on its own is the nano maintenance system, but that doesn't
Okay.
run on
Tell
its
you
own.
what. Give me. You look over all the van, right? The entire thing.
Correct. And once I'm done with the hardware, I check the software.
The software is just fine as far as you can tell. If
Okay.
you want me, if you want to give me another perception thing,
I mean, do you want me to do like software?
or just
perception, I
just
guess?
just a general perception of the entire van, maybe where it parks.
Do you have security cameras in your garage, Zeffy?
I mean, the car itself has cameras that can face outwards to see if anybody got into the car.
There you go.
X-ray. It has X-ray. It has noise.
It has
all
all
kinds
the bells and whistles. I know that.
Yeah, X-ray, camera rating 2, motion sensor, laser rangefinder. It has a cyberware scanner, an atmosphere sensor. So, I mean, if
Just
anything
every
touched
kind
it
of
and didn't
scanner.
set those off, then I'll roll another perception though. That's okay, another 2 successes.
Just enough. What you do notice while you go over the van and check for like the ammo count and shit, one of the wheels seems to have fresh dirt on it. Which is a bit weird because you didn't take it out for over a week. Easily. You didn't have time.
Did someone change the wheels while you weren't looking? Since it's only one of them?
I mean, the wheels shouldn't be different. But
Well, they also shouldn't be dirty.
yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna keep an eye on it for now, but there's not a whole lot I can do if I don't have info. Other than I guess I'll go and check the camera logs on the car.
All right. So while you do that,
Mm-hmm.
that will take a while because it's a lot of camera footage.
I gotta download all the camera footage and look over it.
It's a lot of camera footage of just mostly your garage with nothing happening.
Well, you can probably run it through an algorithm to see if there's anything that deviates.
You could.
Yep.
Totally could. Let's see. Who do we call? Not Cricket. Cricket is not a good contact.
I mean, I don't think Cricket has slept for at least a couple weeks at this point.
Cricket has never slept as far as I know.
Okay. Let me see.
Every once in a while he sleeps for exactly 30 minutes.
So when Cricket sleeps, what does he dream of?
Electric sheep?
Oh, he doesn't dream. He just goes straight into a coma, like like nearly brain dead.
I see. So it's the equivalent of getting black drunk every time.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, it wouldn't be accurate to say that he sleeps. It'd be more accurate to say that he falls comatose.
No, he's just like a hummingbird. He goes into torpor.
Falls into a vegetative state for 30 minutes.
So, how was your night, Cricket? Oh, 30 minutes of being in a vegetative state. It's fine. All fine.
Yeah, I do it every month. Really helps keep the system flowing,
Oh, God.
He really is just like a hummingbird. Constantly hopping.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a D2, either Gun Bunny or the Baron.
Hey.
And it is Gun Bunny. Okay.
Hey, here we go.
Gun Bunny, you get a call.
He looks down.
You better not be two-timing with my van.
You get a call from the van, telling you that the van has been found out. It's all in the open. Oh no!
Bunny's ringtone goes off. Dan Samayos, clap by hand. Picks it up. Mushy mushy.
It's Yin Shen. Now I don't know if you want to change the ringtone for that particular contact.
No.
Maybe the Miami Vice theme.
Not. Instead, you just go harder.
No, it's just
absolutely.
The Hill Street Blues theme.
Amp it up. Make it the Nightcore version.
Anyway, Yin Shen calls you, and immediately you notice the sound of her voice is worried.
Oh dear.
Yes, Gun Bunny?
That's me. Is something wrong?
That's a loaded question. Maybe you can tell me.
Well, damn.
I have in front of me a lot of archival video footage, a lot of security feeds. And I wanted to ask what your group has been doing these last few weeks, especially the dwarf. What was his name? Frizzle?
That'll be him. Well, personally, I've been perusing the general cafe area in my new neighborhood. It's been nice. I'm not entirely sure what Frizzle's been up to. 3 weeks we haven't really done anything, honestly.
Really, no runs? And she puts you can hear the quotation marks around that.
Yep.
No runs, no jobs?
Nope. We've had some time off. Well deserved too.
And you wouldn't know if Frizzle has done any solo work?
Not as far as I know, but I can absolutely check for you.
Yes, I would be grateful for that. I would consider it a favor, actually.
Oh, well, consider it done.
Yes, let me send you over some files. They're not all I have, but they're the most They're the most visible things I found.
Ah, superashi. Arigato.
Hmm. And with that, she terminates the call, and you get sent a bunch of files. It's like she said, it's a bunch of security feeds, mostly like kind of garbage quality. Honestly,
Security feed quality.
yeah, pretty much. What you notice is it shows a lot of. They're obviously already like edited, right?
Mm-hmm.
They show a lot of parking spaces near closed off areas with like police cordons. You see like the blinking lights in the background. Very atmospheric if you like that. But what you notice is that in every one of those recordings, and there's like half a dozen of them, Frizzle's van is visible. Sometimes,
that's unlike it.
yeah, sometimes barely in the corner, sometimes middle of the view field, but always there.
Bunny finds this suspicious. Now he knows Frizzle ain't exactly the sharpest deer on the pier, but he knows that he has enough sense to park outside of, police security cameras.
Exactly.
Alright, somebody's trying to frame us. Okay. Bunny calls up Frizzle.
Ring, ring, ring.
Rang, rang.
Banana phone.
Yep. Hello.
Hey,
Frizzle's garage.
Frizzle!
Yes.
Frizzle Raleigh, the big F, my Frizz man. Have you been,
You hear some welding going on in the background.
have you been getting work without us? Have you been cheating on us?
The only work that I've been doing is work on those two Doberman drones that we got from the last mission that we were on, and currently working on Frizzle's or the Baron's car to make it, give it spider legs.
Alright, now see, that's really curious. One might even call it queer, because your van's been spotted at several places around town. On security cams, no less. I'll send you over some files.
Yeah, I noticed that there was dirt on my wheels, and I haven't moved the van in like a week.
Yeah, I had a feeling something's going on. I'm fairly certain.
I'm currently downloading all of the security camera footage from my van's numerous cameras and sensor arrays, and I will double check that as soon as I get all that info.
Good. Very good. So, I'm fairly.
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm keeping an eye on the van. And
Good.
one moment here, and I'm gonna go into my garage, fish around for a bit, and then put on a parking boot, essentially, onto
Nice.
the van.
Bunny goes on. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure someone's out to get us, or frame us, of some kind. They are inviting us to a party, and we don't want to be invited.
Who's
I'm
inviting
keep
us to a party?
Them. They. The ones.
Whoever is apparently putting my van in dangerous situations. My
Yeah.
poor baby. My
Your poor
child.
baby. Your child. They are literally parking her in places where she is intentionally visible on these cameras.
I will murder every last fucking person.
That's the Frizzle I know and love. Okay, I'm gonna contact everybody else. Given the good news. How about we meet up at Denny's?
Who gave you the camera footage of where my van was at?
Oh, that'll be our very good policewoman friend.
Ah, I see. Well, tell her. No, it hasn't been moved. At least as far as I know, it's literally been sitting here for the past week.
Absolutely. As a matter of actually, I'm gonna record you saying that, just so she knows it's true. So could you say it again? Recording.
It totally hasn't left my garage for the past week. Probably 3 weeks. Well, no, never mind. Not for the past week. I forgot I had to go out and get some parts.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Frizzle we know and love. Bunny ends the recording.
Who are you talking to?
Totally not suspicious.
Several Yakuza
Totally
around.
not suspicious at all.
Several
No
Yakuza around you. Just look at you. Who are you talking to?
Bunny just looks at him. Excuse me? This is a private conversation?
Then take it in private, chum.
I'm in private. I'm literally sitting in my own booth. Come on.
But fine. Just order more drinks. Talk about the weirdo. Whatever the hell you are under the helmet, they can't tell.
They can't tell her. They never will. Anyway, Bunny calls up Yin Shen again.
Yinshan will pick up after 2 rings. In a hurry.
Yellow, it's your favorite Lagomorph. I've got your information. Frizzle says that he hasn't driven that van anywhere the past week. I'll send you over a voice clip real quick.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, you could have just included me in a conference call.
No, never. I like being a middleman.
How dare you?
Makes me feel important.
Yinshan will receive the data and go, well, I want to believe this is real, but
Yep.
I have so many more feeds of that van just sitting near very recently active crime scenes.
You know, that really isn't our MO.
I know.
You know, I could,
no. Let me. I know. That's why I'm calling you, because it looks a lot like a setup. However, is that not the van?
You strangled a hobo one time.
That is indeed the van, as far as I'm aware.
Listen, Bunny. I know we're not exactly best friends, but your group has helped me and I helped you, and I feel we developed a sort of rapport with each other.
Yeah, I agree.
And I want to make sure that you don't get in trouble, and I don't get in trouble by you getting in trouble. Which is why I'm telling you, this is incredibly suspicious. The van is not hiding. You show up in a lot of feeds. You are connected to several investigations of ongoing murders now.
Well. Now that's a juicy little detail.
I would suggest you get to the bottom of this as quietly as possible, and I will make sure that most of the more incriminating recordings get, lost in the bureaucracy.
And I thank you very deeply for that. I'll get in contact with my team.
You do that. I have work to do now. You have
The fuck?
a week at most. Good luck.
A week? We've had tighter schedules. We'll see you around. Thanks again.
Yinshan hangs up.
And Bunny calls everyone in a conference call. Hey guys, so somebody's trying to frame us.
I'll kill them all.
Well, at least they're trying to frame Frizzle's van.
I
It's
will
been
kill
showing up
that
anyone
attitude, which is why you're being framed.
I will kill anyone who touches my van.
Honestly, that does sound like... Anyway, so the van has been showing up on security feeds around town close to murders. And now the police are investigating, which is not good.
I see. Perhaps it is Decker that is borrowing the van?
I am currently downloading footage from all the van's cameras to see who's been using the van.
You
and
don't.
Also, if it's been going anywhere.
Okay, you won't have to roll for that. You find nothing of the sort.
The van, even the cameras show there's no like cutout with the cameras.
The cameras show that the van was in your garage for a week plus. Not moving, not doing anything. That's in fact just filming you working on other stuff. Occasionally zooming in, presumably because of some algorithm that filters out important stuff.
Huh. Weird.
No,
So, yeah.
no. It actually makes sense. If they're good enough to steal your van like that, they're probably good enough to cover their tracks, aren't they?
I
So I assume
will
you have
send-
tons of security and shit on that.
Checks out.
Good point.
Yeah, and if it turns out they're actually taking the van, number one, I'll kill them. Number two, they're gonna find a lot of highly illegal stuff in that van, particularly the Rumatol SF-20 or 40, with the 100-round belt feeder.
Well, I mean, if they already know you, they probably know all the illegal shit you have in that van.
Probably, yeah.
Although that not going missing might, if anything, be evidence that they aren't stealing it and are actually just editing it.
The only other thing that I found that's weird is that it's slightly 1 inch to the left from where I normally park it, and also there's dirt on the tires, which means that it seems to me like someone is either putting dirt on my tires as evidence to the contrary that it is going out, or someone actually is taking the van and somehow just looping footage.
I'm
going to put it as someone's running dirt on your tires, because that sounds like the more interesting one.
I should also point out, with the security feeds, you do have GPS coordinates. You know where that happened. If you want to, do research.
Research!
Sure. But we'll be taking the Baron's car this time.
And
Actually,
thus,
you know what?
Stinky got what she wanted.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna be taking my vehicle. Because if it's in my hands, I'll know if someone's taking it.
You know, you could just park it underwater.
It's so easy to make Frizzle.
But here's the problem. If I park it underwater, actually, you know what? I forgot the car can drive itself. And you know what? I'm not gonna risk it.
It's so
I'm not.
It's so easy to make Frizzle paranoid. This is great.
If they can get to it in my garage, I'm not gonna risk it being underwater and them getting to it.
I mean, I'm just saying it would be a lot easier for you to keep an eye on it underwater and a lot harder for them to, get it inconspicuously into their hands.
That is true. If it is a Decker, then the Seattle River will be more than enough to cover the signal. You could also just disable the wireless functions on your van.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, put a
that shit.
Put a scanner disruptor on it or something. You probably have one lying around.
I'm gonna go and get more tire boots and put it on the other 3 tires. Alright. That shouldn't be going anywhere. Even if someone is driving it, even if a Decker does get a hold of it, that van shouldn't be going anywhere.
You could just put it on cinder blocks.
You could just dismantle it entirely and let it lie around in pieces.
Actually, I'm assuming that if I'm working on cars, I have one of those car lifts as well.
You do.
You do.
So I'm gonna move the Baron's car, and I'm gonna put it on top of the car lift as well.
Fair enough.
Max security.
Whoever stole my van can't possibly defeat the car lift. It's impenetrable. It has a big red button that no one can press.
The two Dobermans that I'm assuming I fixed up by now.
That's a good question, actually.
3 weeks, probably.
I've had 3 weeks to both work on Baron's car and those things. I feel like that's enough time, but if it hasn't,
If you
let me know.
no, if you like shared the time equally, then yeah, they would be fixed. Did you like make them combat ready, or did you just fix them up to be movable again?
No, they would have been combat ready.
Yeah.
So I'm also gonna set those on like a defense pattern, like around the van.
Just driving in circles around the van? Up on the
No,
fucking car lift?
No. Yes, they're also hanging on the car lift, but they're stationary.
You know what? Works for me. It's fine. Works for me.
You know what you ought to have? You ought to have a garage at the bottom of the river.
Don't give him ideas.
Give
Absolutely.
them ideas.
It would be an underwater layer.
We're not doing the Legion of Doom shit. Just meanwhile in Frizzle's garage, and it comes out of the swamp. No, fuck that.
All right, we have a new goal, guys. Legion
Yes.
of Doom
Yeah,
and water.
the Justice
Oh
League
my
is on our
God,
tail
we all
again,
live there.
guys.
I'm so here for it.
I'm not.
Yes.
That's so fucking absurd that I think the Baron would be willing to move out of his fucking
can.
haunted mansion shit.
The problem is here, I can actually see that. Just meanwhile, in Frizzle's headquarters, and there's a half dome rising out of the bay. It's terrible. What a terrible fucking idea. It's weirdly skull shaped for some fucking reason. I don't know.
You hadn't aesthetically had to stick with it.
It's what? What was that, Mitch?
Oh, that we found an aesthetic, so we have to stick with it.
It's just
Absolutely.
Yeah.
fucking worse.
What were the 2 weapons that you gave me? One was a shotgun, one was a submachine gun, I think?
Yeah.
I just don't know which ones they were. I think...
Oh,
was
I have to
one
look
was a
into.
Moss...
Wait,
Is it a Mossberg?
it was a Mossberg shotgun and a. I have to look at.
Mossberg is...
I have to look at the
it's
Chummer
the
for
other
that.
one that I don't know.
Let-
It's okay. It's the other one that I don't know.
I look at the Chummer. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just. It's in an NPC sheet where I added drones to it because
Oh, it's okay. I just... Was it the Praetor?
I don't. Let me see. Hey, there was a Chummer update. Good to know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a Praetor.
Fuck off.
The-
Okay.
It's the FNP 93.
P93.
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
Praetor.
Got it.
And the other one is
Okay.
just a normal Mossberg AM CMDT. So yeah. They're very normal guns.
They are, and that's fine. They work for their purposes.
Well, they're on cheap drones. That's all they have to do. Anyway. Okay. So you lift your van up on the car lift, attach 2 drones to it. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine.
That'll work.
That's the pinnacle of personal security right fucking there. Good God. Good God. What's your next step?
They are going to be as soon. I'm gonna hook them up. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I'll set them up to manually attack anything that moves.
That is such a terrible idea. But
Oh, yeah,
please
yeah.
go
There's
ahead.
no way this could
Please
backfire.
go ahead.
Do it.
Anything
knock.
that moves.
Knock, knock, knock. Frizzle, you forgot your launcher!
They would shoot at Frizzle
It's
too.
gone in half.
They would shoot at Frizzle too.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I have
That
the
is
remote.
by
I
definition
can
not fine.
I will hook them up to a garage remote so that I can just go beep beep and turn them off.
Oh my god.
Frizzle, that can be
Oh,
hacked.
this is terrible. I love it.
I'm a big fan of that.
Okay,
I am a
so
big fan of that plan.
oh fuck.
You
All
come
right,
back,
so-
there are several passers-by just mowed down in the street. That's
All right, now we are getting arrested by the cops.
wonderful.
All because you had to go ahead and be a doomsday prepper.
Oh god.
I won't be responsible.
Okay, sorry, Connor, you wanted to say something.
I was just gonna ask, where are we going to meet?
Denny's.
It's always fucking Denny's.
Denny's. I'll drive the Baron's car over to the Denny's.
Ooh.
All right, you know what? Let's just let's cut this short. There is one part of the feed that's actually next to a Denny's. It's a parking lot.
Oh hey.
Why not make it
Oh,
easy,
man,
right?
They even got our favorite eating spot.
Back-
But what they
I'm
don't
gonna
have is
move.
underwater Denny's.
Stop it. In fact, I'm just gonna move Frizzle. Where do we
That's fine.
go? Let's move
I am
you.
currently setting up all the drones
Yeah.
so that they know.
We move here.
exactly.
We move here into the Newcastle area. Actually, no, that was what we lost last time. That's stupid. Yeah. Right here. I'm gonna move all of you. Boop. Bump. And boop.
The Baron shows up with an unmarked bottle of some kind of liquid. It's like in a fucking protein shaker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cricket. Before I forget, if we could partake in the experiment.
Yes, yes. Cast that magic on me. I'm ready.
I will then cast Detox on Cricket.
Oh God, no!
No, that's such a terrible idea.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Wow.
All right.
So like the Baron reaches across the table, just pokes him on like in the hand or whatever the fuck. Cast Detox.
Well,
I'm guessing that makes anything that he's on completely disappear from his system.
Yes, it would also remove any poisons, toxins, as well as any side effects or hangovers.
oh,
Cool.
good lord.
So when is
Cricket.
the stream? When is the
Cricket.
stream gonna
Will
start?
he also feel withdrawal?
He does not. That's one of the magic parts of Detox.
He does not. However, there is one side effect. Cricket.
Sobriety.
Cricket. In an instant, you feel your view of the world ripped away from you. All the pretty colors, gone. The soothing music, fucking gone. You feel things on your skin. Coldness. Wind. It's the
Oh
rain.
God, how can you people live like this?
Dust. And just when you think it can't get any worse, you peek beyond the border of normal sobriety. All the illusions of life, hopes, dreams, the man-made stuff, you know, justice, law, karma, all gone. And it's just you in an uncaring universe full of darkness and emptiness and vastness.
Oh God, no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And you have an urge to just scream.
What have I been doing with my life?
What did you do to him?
Oh God!
no,
What have I done for the past 10 years? I don't even know. Who are you people?
Imagine yourself as a little girl from, what was it? I think was it no, it was not The Shining. With the house, the one that goes, "What is happening?" That one.
The
Poltergeist?
Denny's.
Poltergeist, I think. Yeah.
All of this in a Denny's, by the way.
Yeah, you just look at
that's
the
normal in the
Fuck
Denny's.
am
you
I?
look at the Denny's and you just go, "What is happening?" And you just scream out loud.
Where the fuck am I? Who are you people?
Well, you're a Shadowrunner. You kill people and commit crimes for money.
Oh God, that sounds horrifying.
I see. This isn't going how I thought it would. Cricket.
Why are you calling me that?
Long story. You seem to be having a hard time. Would you like a drink?
Yeah, I would like some water. This. Why am I so thirsty? Why is my mouth dry?
Why do I feel hungry?
Probably
What even is
nothing
hunger?
but a beer cup
Huh.
with nitro for most of your life. I hand him the water bottle.
He will take
Wow.
a sip out of it.
Uh,
Or no, he
there,
will
there,
just drink
but
all of it.
Taste. Wait,
there is Psyche.
Cricket. Wait, cricket. You take a sip of the water that has nothing in it. It's just water. It tastes heinous.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? I dissolve Psyche in that.
Oh, that's good then. That's fine then. It tastes fine.
And slowly the colors return.
Yes, the colors have returned.
You realize
It's
that
a
the
concoction of water, Psyche, and Zen to help get back up to normal.
You realize that the infathomable vastness of the universe and the uncaringness of the world is just really whatever, man. It's fine. You can live with it a bit longer.
Oh, yeah, if nothing else matters, then me freaking out about it doesn't change anything, and that doesn't itself matter.
Exactly.
Therefore, I can just vibe.
Well, fine. You can vibe.
Exactly.
Does the world matter? Everyone dies eventually. You can scream
So let's
when
just hang out with the colors and that weird red thing in the corner.
yeah, you can scream when you're dying. Well, it's a long way off, surely. Weeks, maybe even. It's all good. It's all good.
Ah.
Huh.
Oh, hello, Mr. the Baron. How have you been? Wait, how did I get at Denny's? Oh, whatever. Well, then immediately start eating pancakes again.
Bunny
I am
puts a hand on his shoulder. Buddy,
wildly confused.
never sober up, okay?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Exactly.
That sounds
I am
awful.
I am wildly confused.
The
I love
Baron
it.
just. Oh yeah, that's right. So like to these two, the Baron just poked Cricket and he started having an existential crisis.
Maybe you don't magically induce existentialism into cricket. That's a bad
Can't
idea.
take it.
There wasn't even any chanting or anything. It was just like touch. Cricket starts flipping the fuck out. The Baron hands him a bottle of water. He's back to normal.
That's about right.
Oh god, why is everything so quiet and dull? Oh, okay, everything's back to normal.
What is this? Are those my thoughts? Who's talking to me? No!
Horrifying.
No!
Are those my thoughts? Horrifying.
The Baron like takes his glasses off with like a my god expression on his face. At least people can assume he still has his respirator on because the air filtration in Denny's is fucking garbage. He's a little shell shocked at what just happened. He wasn't expecting this.
No, we're all sons of bitches.
Bunny slowly looks at him, leans his head on one fist. So, what you do?
Apparently, bring me to Denny's. Anyway, I guess your magic worked. If you're trying to teleport me to Denny's. Good stuff. Good stuff.
What happened over the last 10 minutes?
A single instance of teleportation and devised by any sort of thaumaturge. If I had managed to come up with that, I would be one of the most powerful people in the world. I digressed. What I did, Bunny, was use a simple spell. Layman name is detox. It removes drugs and toxins from the bloodstream in the body.
Oh my god, you sobered him up.
Yeah.
Please never make him sober ever again. That was terrifying.
I was not expecting such a strong reaction.
I'm also keeping an eye on the cameras in my garage and in my van for any sign of movement.
The
while we're
cameras,
gone.
the cameras still show a weird picture from some kind of up on the fucking car lift with the drones on the sides. Nothing's happening. It's fine.
The drones are just doing a weird dance. Nothing to worry about.
The drones just move their guns back and forth. Just it's okay. Yeah, it's all fine. Nothing, no problem.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. The drones are just moving.
I want a turret that's designed to be heavy from TF2.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
God, please don't. Anyway, so Cricket saw the folly of his existence and indeed the end of the universe. So let's move on.
Cricket experienced the face of God, and it was an angry God.
It was not a. It was basically the god from Star Trek V, which made no sense. Why does God need a starship? Fuck you, little man. Fuck
He
you.
needs one, okay?
Because I want one. That's why I'm God.
Same reason that Elvis has been sinking ships in the Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Floating on his toilet. Anyway, you're in a Denny's parking lot, doing things you do in a Denny's parking lot, like getting sober and having existential crises.
We were inside the Denny's, like, trying to eat.
That is so much worse. Okay.
Yeah.
This
happened like between bites of a pancake.
The pimple-faced teenager that runs the Denny's as a manager and only employee just took one look at Cricket freaking out, took off his apron, his little cap, walked out the back door, never to be seen again. Congratulations, you own it.
That had to have not been the first horrifying existential crisis someone has had in his Denny's.
It was not the first. It was not the first, but it was his last. That's it. Quitting time. Fuck that.
There have been 3 of them this week.
Yeah.
There's a limit.
Guess and he wasn't cut out for the Denny's lifestyle.
He does not get paid enough for this shit. No matter what Denny says, this is not what a family does to each other. And he just walks out. He's gone.
So he was the manager and only employee?
Oh yeah, it's all automated by now.
Free Denny's food!
I mean, you still need the codes for all the machines and shit.
I mean, we can hack those. We're like smart and stuff.
You're not!
We got a few brain cells to spare.
But you're not. You don't. You're terrible.
Don't call us out like that.
Anyway.
Doesn't mean you gotta say it.
Anyway, so the parking lot of Denny's had the van in it. You know where it was according to the feeds. If you want to take a closer look at that, go ahead. If you want to stay in the Denny's and just trying to figure out how to make a soy burger, also go ahead. I don't care.
Bunny's just gonna take the blended pancake stack that he ordered, because he takes everything liquid.
Fair enough.
And he's gonna stand up. Alright, so who wants to check out the parking lot?
You're like a very...
this is one of my favorite parking lots.
Gun Bunny's just like a very old man.
Hey, come on!
What? It's true, you take everything as a shake. You even have teeth?
Yes, I do, and I can crush cherry stones with them,
I kind of doubt that. Anyway.
I've done it before, in this campaign.
Very strong dentures then. Anyway.
The Baron looks mournfully at a untouched glass of water. But then considers the alternative with the horror shake that Bunny has. And realizes that maybe his life isn't so bad.
Actually, I have to ask, is the syrup included in the shake? Or does it come extra?
Of course it is.
Good lord. What would it even go through a straw?
It's a very thick straw.
Entire order of a Grand Slam, which is hash browns, pancakes, your choice of eggs, and either sausage or bacon.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so, anyway.
All of that. With plenty of ketchup, of course.
Oh, God. Anyway. So, you're in the, God, that's terrifying. You're in the... So you're going into the parking lot and you traumatize your GM. You took 40. Okay, you know exactly what space the van was in according to the feed.
Right.
It was not
I'm
well.
assuming-
It was not well hidden. It was like behind a corner. Like Okay, imagine if someone was in the van on a stakeout. Obviously, you
Right.
can't hide the entire van. You have to have a good view of your stakeout target. So, like that.
Hmm.
So, what are you gonna do?
Go over there, check for tire tracks.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming other people have parked here.
There have, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a Denny's, but it is a Denny's.
There is,
Uh,
but there are no
uh,
there are no distinctive tire tracks that would point to the van. There are some tire tracks, but they could honestly belong to any car.
What I'd like to see is any security footage of the van arriving and leaving.
Well, we have that. We have the footage of the van being in that spot.
You do. What exactly do you want with that? Do you want like an arrival time, departure time?
I suppose
Actually,
an arrival
yeah.
time and a departure time. Yeah.
And then we can cross-reference it with the security footage of Frizzle's garage and see if anything weird shows up in any of the feeds.
Oh, that's easy enough. You don't have to roll for that. That's just a simple, like, spending some time with it.
Yep.
You spent 20 minutes going through the footage, just fast forwarding and like backtracking. The van was there from about 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. And according to Frizzle's footage, nothing happened in the garage. And I mean nothing. It's basically just, it's
Was
this.
I in that feed?
You were not. Not at that time.
Okay.
Well, shit, I mean... Okay, question. Frizzle, how
Yeah.
much illegal shit shows up on the feed of your personal security cameras?
Hmm.
I feel like that answer.
Hmm.
Alright, so more than
Hadn't
none.
really thought. Honestly, hadn't really thought about that. But now Now I'm feeling more paranoid by the second, and I feel like I need to go check.
Fair enough, so it's more than none. Okay, in that case, the footage won't hold up in court, and it won't really be evidence for Yin Shen either.
I mean,
I
let's
mean-
get one
I
thing.
mean, already the two drones by themselves are a little illegal.
Let's
Not to mention the Dalmatian drone that's probably in there as well.
also let's get one thing out of the way. You do not want to be in front of a court ever.
Yeah, we
Like,
really
none of
don't.
you.
Really, just what
God,
I
no.
just said. Well, Yin Shen already knows that we're illegal as fuck, so we might be able to give her the footage, and she'll be convinced that, well, the van didn't move from your garage at these times.
Problem is, though, now I can't be certain that the van didn't move out of my garage when I wasn't paying attention to it.
And the good
Which
thing
it shouldn't
is,
have.
well,
But
thinking about it, we wouldn't need to do that because thinking hurts. Ugh, because Yin Shen already believes us.
right.
Ow! I think I
The
sprained
problem
something.
is I don't believe me.
That's okay. We don't believe you either. I'm gonna go sit down. And Bunny
Yeah.
promptly just lies down on the ground.
Oh, by the way, Baron, your new ride.
Oh.
Oh
My
yeah, I want to
goodness.
see the big reveal.
Yeah, spiffed up. Obviously, I spiffed up the paint job. Just did some minor repair work here and there to make it look bright, shiny, and new. But go ahead, take a seat.
I sit in the car.
On the dashboard, there's like a red button that has a spider logo.
Oh,
On it.
nice.
All right, just hit that button.
The Baron, is it like an actual button or is it like an AR button?
No, it's a button. It's an actual button.
Okay. Press the spider button.
The wheels will, or like where the hubcaps are, thin, essentially metal spider legs just shoot out from the side and just lift the car up. And the wheel that's inside changes to be more of a sort of like a game controller type deal, where you can maneuver it more in that sense.
Nice.
But
As the car magically
Oh, yeah.
transforms, Bunny stands up. Holy shit, that's sick.
Dude,
Uh,
nice.
Also, I updated your car now, so it can drive by itself if it wants to.
It could already do that. Oh, I see what you mean. That's really high grade auto software.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. This is
How-
my favorite part of what I do.
How can
Uh,
I pay you for this?
You don't have to. It's my joy, honestly, to just work on to just be able to add spider legs to a car.
Oh, so you're working for the exposure. I see.
this
Yeah.
is why I
You're
became
rich in exposure, aren't you?
this is why I became a mechanic.
My sole purpose of why I became a mechanic is to add weird shit to cars.
Yes.
Killing people is just how I fund my hobby.
This is why I became a Shadowrunner.
Yeah, because this one sparks joy.
Sybil wouldn't let
Yes.
me make her car fly. So now I'm making do by adding spider legs to yours.
She's
Uh,
beautiful.
But
The
also
Baron-
it's fun.
The Baron sits in quiet awe. There is like the sparkle of a young child's exuberance for life in Baron's eyes. There's a small tear that wells up on the side. He picks up the controller and begins to like drive it around. He then defaults to pilot for pilot walker.
Man,
Let me make this roll real quick.
some people are walking by and just
Oh, that's a critical glitch.
some people
no.
some
Oh,
people
no.
walk by and then they walk very fast, very quickly away as the goddamn spider leg car barrels down on them because the Baron lost control over it.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh
Uh-oh.
shit.
The car,
Go up.
the car stumbles into the middle of the street, just blocking traffic. Luckily, it doesn't get hit or it doesn't hit anything else. But people just scatter.
Should be able to compensate for anything that you do to it.
Oh! I have no idea how to drive this.
Roll that. Roll that again. Roll it again.
And I'm gonna start like slowly just moving
Okay.
Baron.
Uh,
I'm gonna sort of like backseat drive
No, that.
and just let the Baron just
Okay.
climb up onto a building somewhere.
Okay, both of you manage to bring it back under control, and it just slowly slumps against the nearby building wall. Kind of like it's going to sleep, which is probably for the best at the moment.
Bunny catches up moments later. So, what I'm gathering is you need a few driving lessons. But
Oh,
otherwise,
come on. Since
good
when
test
has
run.
not being able to drive or not knowing how to drive stopped anyone?
And this is why we don't value your input, Cricket, he says as he pats him on the top of the head.
That's fair. I don't value it.
Obviously, we're gonna need a few driving lessons as far as piloting a walker goes. But
I mean, to be fair, I've never actually learned how to drive a car.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
perfectly fair.
okay, we're gonna need to start with the very bare bones basics of how to drive a vehicle.
I've never been a wheelman for a job, and that's what Gridlink is for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Do you
okay.
think this is a work
That's-
vehicle?
No, I just wanted to add fucking spider legs to your vehicle because
Exactly.
I thought it was cool,
Don't get,
and
oh,
it
don't get me wrong.
fucking is.
I'm very grateful. This is one of the best gifts
Oh,
someone has
shit.
ever gotten me. Ever. And I will appreciate this from the bottom of my heart for as long as the stars shine down on this slightly green, mostly kind of smoggy earth.
For at least 2 weeks.
So for 57
going
years,
to-
got it.
I'm gonna have the car default to autosoft to get us back to the Denny's, which might take the car over a building or two, depending on how far we went, because it can climb.
Nice.
Maybe it would be better to practice on the ground.
Well, the car is in autosoft mode now, just to get us back to the Denny's.
You're still at the Denny's!
Oh,
You haven't moved far!
okay. When you want to go back to regular vroom vroom car mode, just hit the button again.
Room car mode, yes.
Vroom car.
Vroom vroom car mode.
The car will, the likes will kind of like set the car down and then fold back in.
I like how this whole Shadowrunner group has the vocabulary of preschoolers. It's great.
Apparently, I have to treat the Baron's driving skills as the skills
Anyway,
of preschoolers.
well, you don't learn how to pilot a spider car in, like, you know, wherever you get your license. I don't know.
I wish there was a place to get a license for a spider car.
Anyway,
I'd do it in a heartbeat.
do you want to do some more in-depth investigation at the car park or not?
Yes.
Okay, what?
We could look for tire tracks.
You already did?
Oh yeah,
It
we
could-
already
I
did.
doubt there's going to be much in the way of tire tracks as far as a concrete parking lot is concerned.
Yeah.
Not unless
We
they
already have
feel
this.
that.
We already have the security footage.
Right.
Let's
Honestly-
investigate the place and see if we can find anything else, like anything in that space where the van was parked.
That's fine. I'm gonna send a quick message to Yenshin to alert me if she gets any extra footage of the van being somewhere. As soon as she can.
Yeah, she answers that she will try her best.
Got it.
But this isn't
That's fine.
exactly this isn't something she can do like over the table. Right? This like she's trying her best to hide you all from what she finds.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how is she hiding any of us? We can't even hide ourselves.
Yeah. We
Where
just
she-
caused an incident downtown in front of a Denny's.
She's a very competent
Yeah.
she's a very competent police officer.
With a spider car, no less.
Well, the spider car is a different thing, but she can try and sweep most of the security feeds under the radar if you don't do anything too stupid. She owes you that much.
Also,
If it wasn't because we're actually competent, I'd say that would be hard.
well, we do have quite a bit of protection, actually. Seeing as how we're all sinless.
It's true.
Yeah.
Also, I had all the tags of my car ripped out.
Do we have any sort of magical protection?
You have me.
Or
We
I'm
got
sorry.
cricket.
Sorry, not magical protection. Do we have any sort of like magical detection that can give us any more information? I'm sorry, I'm not a mage.
Yeah,
I
we got cricket.
literally am as far from a mage as
Oh,
possible.
you think a ghost drove your van away? That
No,
it?
I'm just asking if there's like any way to like. I don't know what I'm asking for. I just want things to
I mean,
stop.
I can use detect magic or some sensing.
I mean,
Yes, you're currently sitting in the van with not one but two mages. We could probably think of something.
honestly, at this point, I'm down for literally just taking a 1 week vacation and never leaving the van ever.
Just park it underwater.
That's fair. Actually, could I see your van?
Are we talking about like the camera feed or like us actually go there?
The actual van.
Oh, sure. Everyone pile into the Baron's vehicle, I suppose.
Shouldn't we finish up looking for clues, cluing for looks here?
How do you don't want to?
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna find in the way of clues here, though.
That's a good question. But checking out the area where the band was parked might be a good idea. Just to see if, like, maybe there's a screw with a monogram on it.
Let me just point out something. Frizzle's main reason to not continue the investigation is, who knows what we could find. Let's not even try.
I mean, I don't know what we're. I don't know what we can still find here that we haven't already gotten. As far as like camera footage, we can't. I doubt our one witness fucking walked away.
Frizzle,
You have
my man, my sweet darling angel boy. Think like a DM.
you have two mages with you, even though one is like a drug-ridden wreck of a person, and you both have vastly improved eyesight, among other senses.
More of half a mage in that I'm a mystic adept.
Oh yeah, I stay with the drug-wrecked shell of a person now.
Either way,
absolutely.
stop fidgeting and start sensing.
I will go ahead and cast a Force 5 Detect Magic.
Okay.
Only one success though.
There's no there's no magic per se. You sense a lot of like universal sorrow and hopelessness, but you know it's a Denny's.
Yep. Sorrow and hopelessness is what their milkshakes are made out of.
Like this,
Hopelessness tastes good.
This whole place feels like a drain on the senses. Although,
Denny's.
What do we find?
As you look,
oh, and I'm fine with drain.
Yeah, as you look over to the other side of the street, where the presumed crime scene was, you sense a lot of residual violence.
Oh yeah, we should check out the crime scene.
Like a lot of, let's just say, whoever died, like someone died there, and whoever it was did not die in a quiet and peaceful manner, and not entirely by mundane means.
Shit, they got IMO.
What I'll be saying is, okay, I'm sensing some vibes here. Where the crime scene is, or I'll point, first I'll point to the Denny's vibes, depressing. Point to the van vibes, the absence of. Point to the crime scene, the vibe, rancid, awful, terrible.
Well, you know what we gotta do? Go towards the bad place.
So now I'll start walking over toward the crime scene.
Nice.
Bunny will follow. Let's back up.
Oh, that's right. There was a crime scene.
Oh my god.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass.
Wow.
I just said 5 minutes ago we should go investigate the crime scene.
My brain is dumb.
It's
that's
fine.
Okay.
It's
we
fine.
love you and all your bimbo glory.
It's fine. Anyway. Okay, what exactly are you trying to do now? I should notice the crime scene is a small apartment building, 3 stories tall, and it appears like the midsection was, well, shot out by some heavy weaponry, which isn't exactly, uncommon in Seattle, sadly. Like, it was clearly some sort of drive-by shooting.
I'm going to look for any kind of evidence towards well, yeah, as you said, it is probably some kind of drive-by shooting, but I want to see if I can find any other evidence
Sure.
that points to who died, and who was the one who killed them.
Are you like going into the shut up apartment?
From the outside of the apartment is where I'm, or looking at the outside of the apartment currently.
Okay. Well, you can see that the side of the building was riddled with bullets. There are several little craters in the stonework. The windows are gone. It was not exactly it wasn't a precision hit, right?
Yeah.
It's in fact a minor miracle that the levels above and below didn't get hit at all.
Did the security footage show the van being the one that they shot out of?
Not as far as you can see, no.
Alright, so at least they're not using it for that, I guess.
Are there other video? Are there other cameras that are pointed towards the parking lot?
Oh my god,
at the
finally.
crime scene?
Finally. Yes, of course there are. This is Seattle. There are cameras on every goddamn corner.
Right.
No. This is Seattle. There's at least 5 cameras on every corner.
Exactly.
Correct. I would like to pull a bunch of that camera footage onto my tablet.
Okay, let's say the one on top of the Denny's, that would have had a good view. Would have had a good view. And you could easily access this because there's no one in the Denny's.
Yay!
Denny's anarchy.
fine.
Denny's anarchy.
Do I need to roll? Do I need to roll anything?
Well, I don't know. What would you roll for hacking a camera?
That would be the hacking skill.
Oh, there you go then.
If we get famous enough, do you guys think Denny's would sponsor us?
No.
Fuck.
Maybe.
I'm not some kind of sellout.
Yeah, roll your hacking. Roll your hacking
don't-
skills, Evie.
I have improved it, and in the past 3 weeks, I have improved my hacking.
Oh, good
Do you
then.
have a
Oh,
cyber
jeez.
deck?
Nice.
No, I got a tablet.
Well, a cyber deck is kind of a tablet, but do you you actually need a cyber deck to like do hacking and shit?
Oh. No.
I can
I do
give
not.
you. Okay, I can. Fuck it. I'll acquiesce a bit. Yeah. You go into the Denny's. You access their security station because there's no one else there who's gonna stop you, right?
Right.
the guy
ice
left.
cream machine.
You do get access to the
No,
security.
that's always.
The security camera is not secured. You get access to it. It's just a really shitty video feed of the last few days and nights. But you can see enough. 2 nights ago, which lines up with the feed, of course. 2 nights ago, some car drove up to the building. Someone, or, well, more than someone, like 2 people pointed guns out the window, sprayed the facade with SMG fire, waited a bit, and drove away.
Is the van visible?
No. In that feed, the van is out of frame.
Ow. Okay. Can we get some other kind of feed that shows that same spot?
Well,
just across from him?
Well, considering Frizzle doesn't have a deck with him, no, not really.
No. Yeah. It's a bit of a problem.
Like, there are a lot of cameras, we can't really access them.
Damn it.
How do you not have like a cyber debt? Oh, right. Your van's in the parking.
The van would probably have a cyber hack in them, yeah.
Oh yeah, probably has like half a dozen. No idea.
It would have been built in, I think, at this point. Because it has like wireless connections and shit.
Yeah.
Yep, it'd be right next to the jacuzzi.
So anyway, presumably that drive-by shooting was enough to hit the desired target, because there was no follow-up, and a couple hours later there was police there, just, cordoning off the premises.
And the fact that the police are going after Frizzle's van instead of the car that actually did the shooting tells you a lot about the guys who did the shooting. They are switching cars between murders. They
I,
have to,
wait.
otherwise that same car would be visible on all the other shooting footage, and they'd go for that car instead of Frizzle's van.
I want to make one thing clear here, real quick. The police are not going after Frizzle's van. Frizzle's van is just there in all the recordings, and that's
correct.
incredibly suspicious.
But Jenshin said that they're investigating Frizzle's van.
Yes, because it's incredibly suspicious that the van is always there.
That's what I meant with going after.
Oh, fair enough. Then you're right. I thought you meant they're actively thinking the van shot or something.
No.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
They could see it didn't.
Also, I'm ordering a new cyber deck.
And how did you not already have one?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're expensive specialized equipment that are also
You have-
useful for the average person.
You have enough money. Give me a break.
Like,
Actually,
considering all
I have,
the computer shit you did, all the Matrix shit that Frizzle does.
which is literally nothing, because all of my stuff is normally hardware.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. I just mess with drones. But no, this puts me down to 1,600 new yen.
This is why you don't work for free.
Anyways, ordered that from a shadow broker, and that should be here soon.
You don't have enough money to cover rent?
I've already paid rent for this month. So as long as someone gets us a job soon, and we complete it fast enough, we'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Or we can do the tried and true fashion and just rob an Applebee's.
I mean, I suppose we could always rob the Denny's.
No. We don't rob this Denny's. We rob the Applebee's because they're terrible. They're not as
Exactly.
good. We want
That's
to
fair.
help.
Who wants to go? That's fair. I'm still slightly pissed. Who wants to go rob an Applebee's?
I thought you'd never ask.
Sorry.
Are we gonna go rob an Applebee's?
Why? What?
I mean, they're only corporately evil. There's a lot of that going about, and I'd like to, we haven't been, I'm conflicted.
No, wait, stop. What? We're investigating why your van's involved being stolen and used for murders.
Alright,
But we don't really need money.
Why are we robbing an Applebee's?
I don't know.
We'll rob an Applebee's later.
Bun, we always need money. But, like, can we slow down for a second and have somebody explain this to me, please?
No, we'll rob an Applebee's later. Onwards to the van.
What, have you never robbed an Applebee's?
No.
Don't worry, Baron. I'm just as confused as you are.
It's fine.
Hold on. What was I going to say?
Something about robbing an Applebee's?
Probably not.
I'm going to try and see if I can make my way to the murder scene. See if I can pick up any extra clues.
Oh, I'll be your backup.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So we're gonna do that.
Yep.
Head into the apartment building.
Stinky.
Yes?
Oh, okay, you're still here.
Yeah, I'm just making. I'm writing down notes for myself.
Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna shut off the cameras to the Denny's. Since no one's there anymore. No one works there anymore. No one works there anymore. And then I'm gonna go to the cash register and just take out
Wait,
whatever.
what about the other people that were there?
Okay.
It's a Denny's during daytime.
Yeah, there's no one there.
Who else was there?
And the people outside fled when you went on the spider car rampage.
And
Oh,
Zeppi,
fair.
nobody uses paper cash anymore. There's no cash register.
That's not entirely true. Frizzle finds 50 new yen in cash.
I'll take it.
They look
Where the
like
hell are you going to spend that?
well in another Denny's.
At another Denny's.
At this desk in a few weeks, obviously.
Obviously.
I should also say that that particular quet chip has very old, very dried gum on it. It's probably
Fine.
been there for some years. Because 50 new yen is not worth shit, and nobody would
It's
bother
fine.
spending
I
it.
will add. It's fine. I'll add 50 new yen.
That reminds
And
me,
then I'll-
Index should still have that check over 500 new yen.
Yeah.
Probably framed in his office. Anyway, so yeah, the crime scene. Well, it was cordoned off. It's not anymore. Like there's a bit of police tape ripped up on the entrance door. Your best guess is that looters came and went, because it's fucking Seattle.
Yeah.
What are you looking for exactly?
The Baron will begin assessing.
Okay.
And he'll begin wandering around the apartment, trying to find where the source of like the murder residence, the murder vibes
Right.
are strongest.
You sense a lot of residual magic. Your best guess is that whoever was killed here was some sort of magic user. You can't exactly tell what kind. Not particularly strong, not particularly weak, just, run of the mill.
Is this a mage lodge?
That you can't tell. It looks just like a normal apartment, so maybe hard to tell.
Well, that's right. All the accoutrement would have been taken out.
Yeah. Like you can
Oh.
literally, like everything of value was stolen. Like it's gone. This place is just more of a shithole than it ever was. However, you sense the place of the murder, or at least the place of death of the owner of this place, was right near the windows. Plain view of the street, and plain view for the van and the assailants, for that matter.
When I find the point when I find the strongest point, I kneel down, touch the physical location, and use psychometry.
Okay.
First couple of questions. Time since the impression?
Fuck, what did I say? Couple days? 3 days?
Right, so 0 modifier.
Yeah. Very recent.
Other modifiers that might apply. Has it recorded violence or a powerful emotion?
No shit.
Well, yeah.
Has it
Presumably.
recorded a violent death?
It has, yeah.
Eh.
It was not a peaceful.
All right.
So, whoever died here did not go peacefully.
All right.
They went like Sonny in the fucking Godfather.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't watched any of those movies.
Big oof. All right. Let's roll some dice. I'm far better at this than driving a car.
Apparently not.
Fucking hate my life. I'm spending a point of edge on re-rolling this.
You had 18 dice! 18! What are the chances?
10 successes!
Holy shit.
No, I'm not impressed because you had to do this twice.
Well, I am impressed. That's a good roll.
All right.
So at like 4 plus on the chart, it's lengthy sequences, multiple senses, coherent visions, and significant information.
Okay,
and then
so
I rolled fucking 10 successes.
You basically get like a precise rundown of the events. That's fine. All right. How do you see this from like the victim's point of view, or from like a third-person view?
Kind of third. Well, it's like it's like a third-person point of view, like kind of what the perspective was from the spot that I'm touching.
Ah, okay then. In that case, the victim got distracted by something near the window, went over, and mind you, this was like middle of the fucking night, so presumably just woke up by something, right? Went to the window, looked outside, lingered for a few seconds, half a minute on the van that's just kind of staying there in plain sight, very suspiciously. Then a car drives up, tires screeching, stops, guns come out, hail of gunfire. Your point of view kind of goes hazy and then down as the victim dies very quickly, bleeding out. And the car presumably drives away as soon as it came, but you can't see that anymore, just kind of get a faint sound impression from it.
Right. So it's can I see the van?
The van, yes.
It's obviously Frizzle's van.
It very much looks like Frizzle's van.
Can I pick out words? Can I pick out the person driving? Unless
No.
Frizzle tainted windows? Tinted.
I'm fairly sure he has tinted windows, actually.
Fuck.
Either way, it would be far enough away so you cannot make out a lot of intricate details. 0.068. That's funny.
Not very likely.
Okay then. So yeah,
I
you
look
are
around the apartment then.
Yeah, so let me make this clear. You are fairly sure it's Frizzle's van. You cannot tell who drove it. Like, at all. It might be empty for all you know. The rest of the apartment. Like I said, the things of value are gone. Because this is Seattle. In fact, chances are the investigating police officers took most of it. For, quote unquote, evidence purposes.
Yeah. I don't mean like. I mean, like, while I'm still having the vision, I look around the apartment.
Oh. You see, I don't know, I guess ghostly outlines of the things that were there. Would that be happening?
However you want to frame it.
Okay, let's do that
I
then.
rolled enough successes, so it's like
Yeah.
clear and I can tell what's there. But
yeah,
you can.
So you see
be as
like
technical as you want.
ghostly visions of the things that were there. There was a big old screen on the wall, a trid player, a music playing thing. I forgot the word right now. some hi-fi stereo thing with that one in the future. Whatever. Also a bunch of what looks like drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah, just bricks of a powdery substance, pills in a little baggie. Like, whoever lived here was not a law-abiding citizen, by any means. That's easy enough to tell. You can also see the outline of guns. Most of them in easy reach near the door. Not near the window, though.
So this is probably gang on gang violence.
That would be a good guess, yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything special about the crime. It's just maybe just a crime that happened. We'd have to see if there's any pattern with the other crimes. And that is out of character because there is no way that Cricket can put
What
that
did you
together.
say? What is up with Cricket?
The Baron begins wandering around, trying to see if he can figure out where this astral signature came from, the magic. His eyes are kind of glossed over as he numbly wanders around.
Well, there are more rooms. There's a bathroom, there's a bedroom. And apparently that particular signature, the most recent one, came out of the bedroom, lured into the living room by something, in the middle of the night. Maybe a noise. Who knows?
Probably guns.
Maybe? That's not that's not something you can tell. Because honestly, if the victim didn't notice it, you won't notice it just from the residue. You can't feel something that wasn't there in the first place.
Describe the astral signature.
It was a
Is it from a spell? Is it from a spirit? A powerful creature?
some human who was a magic user of some sort. Maybe a mage. It probably wasn't an adept. It feels like someone who was a bit more involved with the arcane arts. And like I said, not someone incredibly powerful, not someone super weak either. Judging from the common sense wise, and from what you know about the gangs of Seattle, this seemed to have been a modestly powerful magic user in the employ of a gang who either was dealing drugs or was paid in them. Maybe both. That's a bit hard to tell. But someone in like the mid ranks of a gang. By which I mean someone with quite a bit of enemies. And quite a big target on his head. Or her head. That's something you can't tell.
Was the mage was the mage the one that got shot?
Sorry, what?
I mean, that's what it sounded like for me, but I don't know if that's how Hunt was meaning to describe it.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Was the mage the one who got shot?
Yeah. The mage was the victim. Got perforated, died. There's not a lot magic can do against that.
Yeah. Don't get shot.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Turns out
just don't die.
Yeah, turns out the greatest magic is a gun.
Yep.
So yeah, for all
wizard wand against a guy with a gun wins.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for this one, but here's the thing. For all intents and purposes, this looks like a regular old gang hit. The only thing that puts this apart from any other is that Frizzle's van was somehow there. Everything else is run of the mill. Happens every goddamn day in Seattle.
Well, I think we should check in with some of his or her neighbors.
Yeah, one of them probably. Well, they probably heard something, but I don't know if they want to talk about it.
He'll talk. The Baron turns around. The Baron turns around dramatically, letting his trench coat kind of billow.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
That's the whole point of having a trench coat.
It's more like a long coat. Like so. Knock on the next door, like the door to the right.
Oh no, there are like I said, it's a 3-story building and there are 3 apartments on top of each other. Oh. You're in the middle one. If you want to go upstairs, sure.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah. I should also note, these are not cheap apartments, right?
Yeah.
Like they only have like 3 rooms, but big.
Knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Wait a bit. You hear a very quiet yes? behind the door.
Hello.
I like how I said a very quiet yes, and you answered an even quieter hello.
It checks out.
It does, yeah. It says, "Ooh, let's out quiet each other."
My name is. I quickly switch the sin displayed on my common. My name is Damien Trust, magic consultant. I'm a private investigator. So hoping to ask you a few questions.
Oh, of course, of course. I was wondering when you would come back. The door opens and reveals a incredibly small person. Like incredibly small old elf lady. At least you think it's elf because her ears are like super large. But, you know. Your first thought is probably, aren't elves supposed to be immortal? But, you know. That's genetics. So, yeah. She stands in front of you, one hand on a stroller, not a stroller, on a walker. And looks up to you. Questioningly.
I extend a hand out to shake.
She shakes it very weakly. In fact, the moment you touch her, you are fairly sure that if you put enough pressure on it, you could snap her in half like a twig.
Oh no.
Wow, no, the Baron is very gentle.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying even the Baron would have no problem there. This is a frail old woman.
My apologies. I had to leave to go deal with some things real quick.
That's fine.
I was
What did I?
I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your downstore neighbor.
Oh yes, the drug dealer that got shot horribly. Yes, the police was all here and they asked me things, and honestly, I'm not surprised what happened to that sad young man. He moves away from the door, just trusting you. Because I guess when you get to that age, you are, you don't care as much anymore.
Oh no, what are they gonna do? Kill me?
Oh God, no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Sweet oblivion. What will I ever do?
Yeah. The Baron wipes his shoes on the map before stepping into her apartment.
Yes, the apartment is. It could be spotless if someone would wipe the dust off things more than once a week, which is obviously what's happening. It also has this very distinct old people smell that we all know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she leads you into the living room. The apartment basically has the same layout as the one below, just more, more old stuff in it. Good old stuff, by the way. You can see like real wood furniture in there.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Like
Fancy,
this is stuff that's at least 150 years old. So this is a well lived in place. The old lady sits down on a very comfy looking and very well treated chair. And then waits for you to talk.
The Baron finds a place to sit down. I just realized that I ordered my food and sent it to where I work and not where I currently am.
Sounds like you gotta make a trip to work.
Well, someone's getting free food.
Fuck.
You okay there, buddy?
I was really hungry.
Oh no.
Well, time to order some more food.
I'm gonna take 5 real quick and call my
Okay,
coworker.
go get some more
Good
food.
idea.
Okay, so while Connor's doing that, catch me up on what happened.
Oh, you went. The Baron went into the middle apartment. There was a mage there that was murdered by a drive-by,
Ah, I see.
who was presumably either a heavy drug user or a drug dealer, and it looks a lot like gang-on-gang violence. And the only thing setting this crime apart from any other crime is that your van was outside, apparently looking in on it, or whoever was inside of it looking in on it.
Got it. Gun Bunny? What are the gangs that run around here?
Ooh, oh boy. Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to
You're
roll
the-
for that.
You are the only one I know that knows gangs.
It's true. I keep up with them because, well, living in a gang heavy place means that you gotta.
Alright. Also,
Yeah.
be right back in 1 second.
Alright, so what would I need to roll for this? I have lumbered over to my computer.
Do you have?
Back,
Oh, hey,
bitches.
do you have any gang-related knowledges?
I think so. Let me just check. I have impersonation.
That's not it.
Do you have area knowledge, Seattle?
Yes, I do.
Oh, roll that. That's fine.
I will. Let's see. Oop, that's there we go. Well, that's 76. More.
Alright,
5. 3 successes.
3. All right. This area of Seattle is not that particularly gang infested. It's in fact one of the few spots where there are almost no gangs. At least not like full time.
This place is kind of clean.
Yeah.
If there are any gangs here, I'm guessing they were trying to set something up.
There are several gangs around it. There are the disassemblers in the north. Those are organ leggers and chop shop dealers. So probably not the ones who would just gun down mages.
Are there any gangs that we have particularly had dealings with?
No.
All right, so
To the east are the Blood Mountain Boys. They are more like a tribal gang. They deal in really like throwback things, like drugs, alcohol. They're like bootleggers.
that does sound like the MO of this place.
Yeah. In the south, there are the Spikes. They are a troll gang that are out to kill elves. Probably not something to do with that. And the Ragers, who are also mostly orcs with a few trolls. They're mostly racists. Or I guess anti-racist, because they're actually fighting against other racists. It's difficult. That's complicated. It's complicated.
They actually sound like decent fellas.
They're not. They're still violent. They're incredibly violent criminals. They're just,
But they have moral compasses.
Well, yeah, they kill other races, but still. Anyway,
indeed.
So yeah, none of the
But-
gangs seem particularly well fit for a drive-by without taking anything.
Bunny thinks for a moment. Okay, so we've got like one drug deal in the north, and nothing else is really what the fuck is that word? Challenges it. It could be that one of them were trying to start up something drug related and the others retaliated, but that's not really. Oh, whoa!
All right.
Whoa! Hang on, guys. Okay, hang on. I'm having a thought.
Oh God!
I know. What if we don't look at the crime, but look at people who have it out for us instead? Because maybe they just know the crime thing and then decide, hey, let's make life suck for all of those really handsome Shadowrunners that we don't like for some reason. Oh,
I wanna. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wanted to say you have 3 successes. This entire thing seems too clean cut for a gang-related thing. But if Gun Bunny wants to go on a wild tangent, be my guest.
he calms down after having his quote-unquote thought. Oh, and also, like, all of this seems just way too clean cut for gang violence.
This feels more, as far as you know, and as far as you can tell from the surroundings, and from the method of execution, this feels like a planned hit, supposed to look like a gang violence thing. But there are like no accidental casualties or nothing, right? They didn't even hit any other apartment or window.
This was an execution.
Very much.
So we're gonna have to look at some bigger fish than just the gangs in the area. They're trying to make it look like gang violence, though. But also, who do we know who have it out for us?
Ooh,
Oh boy, that's a long list.
Might be easier to say who doesn't.
Sybil. Sybil doesn't have it out for us.
Okay.
You never know with Sybil. She might have a bad day or something.
Exactly, you never know. That's why I said probably.
I should also really note that, for all intents and purposes, nothing here is connecting you to these murders.
Just the van.
It's literally just that the van was there watching this. That's the only weird thing, and it's only weird because it happened more than once.
That is the only thing.
Is there anything similar to or similar about any of the crimes?
You don't know that yet.
We're gonna have to
what do
investigate
y'all
the
check
other
on
to
that?
figure that out.
So we're looking for people who have a vendetta against us.
Yeah, pretty much. Either that or some bloke who just saw your van and went, "Oh, that looks like a scapegoat."
I mean, we did kill Belladonna.
We did kill Belladonna, so that's probably a large swath of mafia who don't like us no more.
However, they haven't done anything for 3 weeks, which is indicative of the fact that they don't know about you.
They got no clue.
It's kind of hard not. I feel like it's very hard not to know about us. When literally the van drives off a bridge into the water.
There is
That's
a difference.
The thing, Frizzle. The van is the only thing they really got. They don't have any of our looks.
There's also a difference between knowing about you as a Shadowrun team who does all kinds of bullshit and you as individuals. Because you're not exactly in the public eye.
We ain't. And also, we kind of look like a ragtag little collection of knickknacks.
You look like regular punks on the streets.
What I'm trying to say is that if we were pieces of a jigsaw, we wouldn't be from the same puzzle.
I mean, oh yeah, totally. I mean, cricket for one thing would be one of those 3D puzzles where you have to unfocus your eyes, and even then you can't see what's up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bunny would be
like
the square peg.
Frizzle is just a knife.
Frizzle, a knife isn't a puzzle.
It is if you cut up a piece of paper.
Yeah, Frizzle.
Everything's a puzzle if you try.
I think Frizzle is more like one of those, like fit the piece of wood into the right hole thing, that kind of toy.
Yeah, the square peg.
Yeah, and then
Frizzle
it all goes into the square hole.
Frizzle is that piece that goes that you can't. Frizzle is that piece that you realize once you finish the entire puzzle that you're missing and you cannot find it.
No, it's where does this round thing go? That's right. in the square hole.
Yep. Meanwhile, the Baron is the exact opposite. He is the piece that's missing from your puzzle and you can never find it.
The Baron is like a goddamn 90s point and click adventure.
Oh my god, yes.
I love that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Just a fucking embodiment of moon logic. Anyway.
I submit defeat. That was way better.
No, you need to use the glue on the rat.
Oh,
Obviously.
No. You need to use the glue on the fence so you can get a bit of cat's hair to glue to your face to pass as a fake mustache.
you have to paralyze the monkey to loosen the nut, because it's a monkey wrench. That puzzle made no sense in any language but English, by the way.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, the old lady has sat down, so has the Baron. Questions?
Got it.
Yes. Thank you for letting me have some of your time today. I was hoping you could tell me about the young man downstairs.
Oh, yes, the drug dealer. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
there we go.
Oh, he was always gonna meet a violent end, I was afraid. I talked to him a couple times. Very nice feller. Very nice. But, you know, violent criminals. Oh. It's how it goes in this town. How it went for years and years. You wouldn't know, you're too young.
Oh.
But, no, it was the middle of the night, a couple nights ago. I heard it. I was awake, because at my age, you don't really sleep anymore. You just take naps every 5 minutes for 5 minutes, and, you know. You watch daytime TV, or nighttime TV, which is kind of the same, if I'm being honest. Anyway, a couple nights ago, there was this horrendous sound, a screeching of tires, and a scream, and very loud cursing from the windows below, and then gunshots. A bunch of them, just brap, 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 that sort of thing. Like you see in the rap videos today, it's terrible, I tell you. What are the kids up to even? But anyway, so the gunshots stop. The gunshots stop. There's another squealing of tires. They drive away. No more screams, no more cursing. In fact, just dead quiet, which was kind of prophetic, because indeed the drug dealer person was dead. Did I mention he was a very nice young man? Just misled on his path of life, but what can you do? It's all the magic, I tell you. The magic makes people go crazy. Back in my day, we didn't have magic. We just had religion, and that was fine with us. We just pretended everything was a miracle, and that was okay. And then
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Oh my god!
No. Oh, I suppose I would be about 94, 95, I think. I lost track, if I'm honest. It's a bit hard when you don't have. It's a bit hard when you don't have any living relatives anymore. But I outlived them all. Like I told them 50 years ago, I will outlive you all and dance on your graves, you horrendous goddamn leeches on my life, and I did. I needed some help for the last. I needed some.
You go ahead, sorry.
I needed some help for the last one because I can't really move anymore, but I got my nurse to move my legs to make it seem like I was dancing, so that counts.
Bunny leans into Cricket. 95 or 9,500 years?
I'm going to go with
95,000.
The Baron sends Cricket a quiet message or matrix message. I never thought I'd run into a 95-year-old elf poser.
The more you look at her, it's clear that she's probably human. It's just that age has made her look really fucking weird.
Huh.
Like everything's sagging down and her ears got a bit pointy.
Oh god, it's fucking Keebler Elf.
Like it's not impossible that she could be a half elf, but it's unlikely considering she would have been born somewhere in the 80s.
It's also unlikely because it's not a thing.
You never know.
I'll be right back. Gun Bunny, you take over the interrogation.
Okay.
Ask
So-
her his name and who he worked with.
Thank you.
Would you like some cookies, ma'am?
Oh, fuck, you have cookies?
I can make some.
Fuck
Frizzle,
yeah.
just go watch the
doorway.
security.
Watch the
Man.
doorway.
Go watch the dishwasher.
Go watch the doorway. Make sure
Yeah, I don't trust
make
the
sure the
coffee
stairs don't
down
get
on it.
stolen.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the dishwasher, but I'm gonna start fixing the
The
dishwasher.
dishwasher's fine.
Oh,
Don't mess
please
up the furniture.
I'm gonna start improving the
Do
dishwasher.
not mess up the appliances of the old lady. She's gonna die soon. Let it be in peace.
I'm gonna start improving the dishwasher.
No.
95 years.
He's gonna try and use it, and then she's not going to know what any of the buttons that you installed do.
95-year-old impaled by coffee cup. Ejected out of dishwasher at incredible speed.
Anyway, Bunny
That's
starts.
how I plan to die.
Bunny starts interrogating. Alrighty, ma'am. We only have a few more questions. First of all, we'd like the name of your neighbor, the nice man who got shot.
Oh, you look interesting, young lad. Is that you are a lad under that helmet, aren't you? I can't tell anymore. It's all so confusing these days. There are days and dems and he's and she's, and I can't keep track anymore.
Oh, don't worry. I'm me.
It was so much easier back in my day when we just called everyone how they looked and we killed all the rest. Or they killed themselves. I don't remember.
Oh,
Yes, indeed, ma'am. The name, please.
That's a little dark.
That's the fun part about role-playing old people. They can be awful. Anyway. I don't have a name for this guy. Okay, wait a moment.
Meanwhile, Bunny sends a message to the Baron. I forgot the other question because I don't brain good. What was it?
He's there.
I mean, asking who the guy's name and who he worked for.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
Yeah, that's what we were told to ask.
Okay.
Oh, his name was Harold. Harold something. I never got his last name. I think that one was his street name, actually.
Well, Harold is a start. Do you know who he worked for?
Oh no, I don't ask these things. That gets you killed in this town. And I'm too old to get shanked in my own bathroom. Thank you very much.
That's a pretty good point, ma'am. Did he ever eat at the Denny's?
No, of course not. How do you think I've gone to being 95 or however old I am? God damn it.
He said, did he ever eat at the Denny's?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. He died fairly young and in bad health, as far as I can say. And it was either the drugs or the Denny's, and I think it was the Denny's.
You mentioned
thought it was
magic
the bullet.
earlier. Do you know if
I thought
he
it
was
was
a
the-
magic user?
Oh no, he was pretty clearly a magic user. He showed me some tricks. He showed me some tricks once in a while, and also he told me he was, very proud of how lucky he was in life to have magical abilities. Because quite frankly, he wasn't very good at anything else. Kind of a loser, really. But what do you know?
Sure.
That's the same with all gangbangers, really.
Wow, that's harsh coming from someone who's 95.
Well, you find one thing in life that you're good at, and then stick to it. There's no shame in being a one-trick pony. So, he was a magically inclined human then?
Oh yes, he was, as far as I could tell. Obviously, I'm not magically inclined. My talents lay elsewhere.
Alrighty, so...
I was a hooker.
Well. I'm glad you've
Well-paying
lived a long and fulfilling life.
I was famous in this part of town once.
As a hooker?
Yes! Very much so. I'd do anything to anyone for any price.
That's
Shame you had to retire.
I was even. Wait, I have it here. I was even in the paper once. She fishes out a pad, scrolls down a bit, and produces a paper front page. Just syphilis outbreak in South Seattle.
Wow.
Experts baffled. Disease should be eradicated.
That is definitely TMI, but thank you very much, ma'am. Do we have any other questions?
You got the name and gang. Did you?
We did not get gang.
We did not get gangs. She's no idea who he worked for.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you asked.
Ask what kind of visitors he had. If you could tell us anything about them.
Oh yeah. Do you remember any distinguishing features of the people he had visiting him?
Not really. No, there were all kinds of colors. Gangs and skin. Your tweakers, your stoners, your spazzers, your I don't know all the new names of him. But he gave out drugs to everyone who had money. It was quite nice. It felt very inclusive, to be honest. He didn't make distinctions between races and such like people are, want to do.
Oh, you mean like you did back in the day?
Exactly. Oh, those were good days, though. So much easier. Then again, I never sold drugs. I didn't have to be inclusive.
So no. What?
I have so many questions, but I don't feel like asking them at this point.
I just don't
want
to ask
probably for
questions.
the best.
You just hear banging noises coming from the kitchen.
What are those banging noises coming from my kitchen?
Oh, god damn it, Frizzle. I will get up and go over to the kitchen. The fuck are you doing in there?
I'm rinsing the dishwasher.
That would be our pet mechanic. He can't sit still.
Well, stop, you're bothering the old lady.
Oh, don't worry, I'm done.
Old lady electrocuted by dishwasher.
I'll close up the dishwasher, but now looks nothing like it did before.
What did you do? And how?
And why?
Ma'am, your dishwasher has been fixed. It now shreds your dishes, recycles them, and makes new ones.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck?
Why are you like this?
I'm improving this world one appliance by one.
Little lady.
Remind me to never let you into my apartment.
Little lady drowned and hacked to pieces in dishwasher. Officials are baffled.
Officials declare dishwasher. Why was that so hard to say? Weapon of mass destruction.
Also, I gave it a Wi-Fi connection for no reason.
What the-
It already had that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything
it.
does.
Weirdly enough, dishwashers with Wi-Fi connection are very common. I don't understand. I don't really understand it, but there you go.
Literally everything is hooked to the Matrix.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Anyway, do you have any more questions for really weird old lady or not?
No, I don't think so.
Good.
Nope. I will,
Now we
ma'am.
can-
I will leave you. I'll leave you to your new and improved dishwasher that may or may not try to kill you.
Good,
later.
because
Now we stop being uncomfortable.
good because I'm running out of ridiculous things to say. Anyway,
Why are you like this, Stinky?
when do I ever get the chance to make a really weird old lady? You
Fairly
gotta-
recently, you run this fucking game.
You gotta grasp the opportunity.
About every 2 weeks. That's how.
As often as you like, you could make every single NPC a weird little old lady. if you
No,
wanted to.
no, that would be really
Anyway,
tiring.
uh,
Anyway,
But
Now I'm
in your
I'm
power.
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna check on the footage. I'm gonna check on the van again.
The van in your garage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still on top of the little lift.
Are the drones still doing their thing?
The drones are still whirring around in place, I suppose. I don't know what they're doing. I imagine-
nothing looks like it's been shot at.
No, I imagine the drones are going like left to right with that weird Knight Rider sound, like woo 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 woo. You know?
I guess.
Also, do the drones ever spot each other?
No, they're on opposite sides of the van.
Yeah, they're facing away from each other.
Okay.
I assume Frizzle has like a split screen thing set up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
imagining like whatever maintenance drones or like Roombas he has driving around his house have now been shot.
Well, he set them to all movement, I suppose.
I did. I set them to shoot at anything that moved remotely a little bit.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay. That is such a terrible idea, by the way. What if you have a fly in there? What then?
They'll shoot the fly.
You'll come back and just everything is riddled with bullets.
This will actually be how the cops start chasing after us.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like it's relatively baseless for them right now because we're a bunch of sinless fucks and they're trying to pin an unmarked, untagged van on us. But, you know, if you have a fucking
I mean-
highly illegal fucking machine,
They're not. Here's the thing. They're not trying to pin it on you. They don't know you exist. It's just that Yin Shen noticed the van, and she knows you guys exist, and she's trying to save you some trouble. Because if the van shows up in enough video footage, it can be traced back to where it came from.
Listen, the only thing that's going to be mildly concerning is if someone from the police opens up the garage
And get shot to
and then
pieces, yeah.
and they get shot to pieces by drones.
What a delightful idea that would be. Yeah, that will save you trouble. Ay, ay, ay. See, I don't think Frizzle should be in charge of security measures at all.
I should absolutely be in charge of all security measures.
No.
I will turn a toaster into a death machine.
I know. That's the problem.
Speaking of which, now I need to make my toaster shoot knives.
No, you don't.
I do.
You do not. Anyway. Where do you want to go when you're done with the old lady?
I mean, I assume back to the garage.
Good.
do we have this guy? I apologize. We got this guy's name right,
His name was Harold.
Harold.
That's all the old lady knows.
We did look at the apartment, right? His apartment.
Yeah, it's
Yes, that's the first thing we did.
yeah, it's almost empty.
Okay.
There's nothing of value left in there.
Got it. Okay. Honestly, unless we want to hit up another crime scene, but
I mean, what I would say is to try to find some kind of similarity between the crimes, whether the type of crime or location, believed perpetrators or involvement.
MO.
That is what I would say out of, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I mean, we could theoretically ask Yen Shen for the case for what each crime, the people involved in each crime, but
She probably has her hands full not getting you involved.
correct.
Like, she's doing you guys a huge favor here. Trying to
Right.
keep you out of trouble.
But oh right, I need to paint my van a new color.
That's your biggest issue?
Well, yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, that way that may if somebody sees us, they don't go, oh, that's the van, and immediately try to stop us.
I'd like to note that you drive around one of the most common vans in the entire fucking city.
Yeah.
I am not concerned about the cops. I'm concerned about somebody stealing your fucking van.
I mean, that's gonna be tough when they're dead on the ground in my garage.
Frizzle, you live there. They're obviously not running into your fucking house.
Oh my god. Okay, let's wait for Karen to come back. I did not expect it to be this easy to make Frizzle incredibly fucking paranoid about the van.
The fan is my baby. I put like so much money into it. Like over how much money have I put into that van?
Don't ask me.
Let's see. Probably at least a good like 200,000 Nuyen out of my career Nuyen.
Oh,
went
wow,
into
that's
that van.
That's a bit more than the average cyber deck, I think. Anyway.
2,000?
200,000.
200,000.
Oh, that's like a mid-range cyber deck.
Yeah. Index would not be impressed.
Oh yeah, because the cyber deck was his brain and sick hacker powers.
Exactly.
You didn't have to fuck with any of that plebe shit.
Exactly. Anyway,
We'll say the cyber deck that I did buy was like 10,000 Nuyen.
What? That's way
Yeah.
too little.
Somebody's calling me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It was the cheapest one that I could find that I could afford.
Good lord, man.
That's the cyber deck I have.
Sounds like Frizzle spent some money.
Okay, Connor's taking a call right now, but
Okay.
yeah, if you want to check out more crime scenes and just compare MOs, we can do that kind of off screen easily.
Absolutely.
That's fine. Because I think it's
Yeah,
getting
and even
late.
try to like map them
It
out.
is getting
too.
Getting a bit
teeny
late.
bit late.
It's getting a bit late, and I actually have to, like, I have a doctor appointment tomorrow.
Yeah.
Last one in a while, thankfully.
Nice.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
But we should just wrap it up. We'll get the MOs next time.
No, we can do this right now, actually.
Oh, okay.
It would actually be easier for me. Because I have like a...
Don't forget.
It's always nice to have like a clear cutoff point between sessions.
Yeah.
But let's wait for Connor to come back.
Yeah.
My new employer just called me and was like, "Hey, you starting tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I told you I'd be available next week."
Oop.
It got sorted out.
Okay,
Oh, good.
that's fine.
Thank goodness. So anyway,
Yeah, like I said, like I told the others, if you want to go around the city and compare MOs for the crimes that were happening, You can do that. We can do that just with like rolling dice without too many details. Be pretty nice.
Yep. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Just yeah. They are okay.
Fall of Justice.
They are all in all. Let's say you have recordings of 5 recent crimes, all of which had the van in a nearby place just watching it. So if you, I mean, which of you actually have like gang knowledge and stuff, or like forensic, anything that could be useful, really?
I mean, I do have that.
I
gang
don't have
knowledge
any relevant
thing.
I
knowledge.
have so much forensic.
A sensing would
I
also
have-
work.
Oh, yeah, I can do a sensing.
I have forensic cleaning, is what I've got. Cleaning is a specialty, but I do have forensic.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you
I'll
want
go
the
and just
if you want
roll
the-
my sensing as well.
I just rolled my knowledge Seattle again because gangs of Seattle,
Fair enough.
and I got 4 successes.
All right.
Nice.
Let's move around in a counterclockwise fashion. Boom, right here. There was a victim here. Very much a gang hit. Not a drive-by by any chance. It was more like a knife-by. Dude got beheaded and then cut into pieces by people with knives. Lots of witnesses.
Well, shit, that's not IMO at all.
Yeah. You ask around. You find out his name is Michael. He was a trafficker of humans, mostly young men and children. Nobody's missing him. Again, the van was nearby, just apparently on a stakeout. Give me a moment. Actually, let me write some things down real quick. Be right back.
Oh, by the way, can one of you stream? Because I'm not on my computer anymore.
I mean, I guess
Thank you.
I'll try.
Many thanks, my friend. You having some trouble there, bud?
Yeah, give me a second.
I mean, if it's too difficult, you don't have to.
Got it.
Oh shit, she got it. Thank you very much.
That should be everything. But
Yeah. Alright, so what's Stinky fighting?
Almost done. I just want to make sure I have the names down because
Of course.
otherwise I forget them.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, around Frizzle, goddammit. Every time.
Every time.
Let's wait for the Frizzle train to arrive. Doot doot.
Pulling into the station.
It's there. Like I said, Michael, a child trafficker, got beheaded and cut up in a most violent manner.
Yup.
In a very gang-like job, and nobody will miss him. There was hardly any police investigation because, duh. Further north,
No.
Karen, the proprietor of a how do I say this mostly? A bar that sold mostly drugs and that liked to hook up the homeless and made them part of her drug selling scheme. Got shot with a shotgun in the chest by an invading group of gangbangers.
Got it.
By the, what are they called? The Leather Devils. It's an all-human gang. Pretty standard. Bit further north, into the Barrens. This one's interesting. There was a bit of police investigation, not a lot because Barrens, but an unnamed troll, no one really knows details. Apparently either mentally handicapped or on a drug rampage. Slaughtered his way through a slum.
Oh dear.
Yeah, like gun in hand, machete in the other, just going crazy on everyone in his vicinity. He got run over by a van. The description very like Frizzle's van. According to eyewitnesses, the van killed the troll and got away with heavy damage to the front.
Well, we know that's not mine because mine doesn't have heavy damage.
Right. And further north,
There's no way I would use my van as a battering
as a
ram.
blunt weapon. Yeah.
Someone else could, but they,
I mean,
again,
I
as you
could.
said,
And it's totally not something you've done once before.
And further north, an elf named Raynora got shot and killed by a sniper shot through the head. Long distance, she was accused of selling subpar bioimplants that would lead her victims to have to come back time and time again to fix glitches and errors in the installation, which was a pretty nice little con for her, apparently, and caused a lot of pain to everyone involved.
Did we check the purity of the drugs from the guy outside the Denny's?
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to get at is, were they bad drugs that would harm people?
yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That is I get the question. That is not something you can check. Because there were no drugs left to check. You could try to get information from Yin Shen if you want to risk getting involved more.
We're being set up. We're already involved.
Want to contact her? Yeah. Like, nothing's stopping you.
I don't like the way you say that.
There's always a catch.
There is always a catch.
Yeah.
Is the catch progress the story?
The story goes on either way.
I'm back.
If you want to do okay, how about that? Make me a common sense roll, like your intuition.
Okay, I closed down my computer.
God damn
Can't
it.
do that.
Do you know your intuition by any chance?
No.
Well, I would ask any other, but yeah. Cricket and Frizzle, no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Let's see. If your intuition is like mine, I'll volunteer my role.
Okay. Frizzle and Cricket, combine your roles into one normal person. Come on.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Bunny is a normal person?
Well, you have intuition. You have like street knowledge at least.
That's true.
Okay.
I just want to give. I just want to give you a chance.
Or just straight intuition.
Yeah, I just want to give you a chance to not have to contact Yin Shen if you don't want that.
Oh, thank you.
Nope.
Well, never mind that.
I can. Frizzle can.
Okay, at least that. Right. From what you can tell throughout all the crime scenes, none of these people were innocent victims in any way, shape, or form. In fact, taking them out helped the neighborhood and probably helped the city at large.
Exactly.
So, Harold, the drug-dealing mage, was probably involved in something else that was even worse than normal drug dealing.
Alright, in that case, I think that maybe, just maybe, killing a drug lord like that, with the van being our only distinguishing feature, we might be looking at a copycat philanthropist group.
The word you're looking for is vigilante.
Thank you, vigilante. Look, my brain don't bring to
That's fine.
So, copycat vigilante, using our van as a sort of cover slash beacon of hope. I don't fucking know.
Distraction?
Distraction.
Hold on. So 2 questions. Why are they using Frizzle's van?
Because Frizzle's van was the only distinguishable feature that we had when we booked it after killing that big bad fuck, what was she, a drug lord?
After killing Belladonna.
Yeah.
After killing Belladonna. And everybody knew about that. Everybody fucking knew that Belladonna was dead. They probably also caught wind of the fucking van.
I see.
It is certainly possible, but at this point, shouldn't we just let them keep doing what they're doing?
We should. And honestly, we could just change the exterior of the van. Problem solved.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
could just slap on a new paint job. Problem solved.
I mean, the issue. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to tell you too much because you should play how you want to be. The issue is not exactly that there's some goody two shoes going around killing bad people. The issue is that you're getting involved in it and you're not meant to be known to the police mainly.
That is true, but the thing is, if we change our one distinguishing mark, the police won't be able to trace it back to us anyway.
Good point. Might
We
work.
could just viably let this continue to happen and just give the van an entire overhaul.
I mean, I would assume that if they, oh yeah, since it doesn't look like they're using our van or our actual van,
It
so it's
does.
probably fine.
But well,
Again, if we just change it, I mean,
we could try and change it. We could try and change this and see if that does anything to what the copycats are doing, because they did mess with the actual van. There was
Someone
dirt
put
on the
dirt.
wheel.
Someone
Sorry, that
put,
was
yeah, no,
yeah.
someone put dirt on the wheel, which
Some-
means someone got into the garage.
Yeah, there was dirt. Sorry, tire. There was dirt on one of the tires, and it was what was it? Shifted a little bit to one side. I think.
It was not in its usual spot
Yeah.
from where I parked it.
Either way, you should probably get into the habit of just changing up its everything like once a week or something.
Probably.
You
Nah,
can do that pretty much for free.
I just make it more distinguishable every week. I'm
I'll
gonna
make
put
it
my
fly next.
gonna
I'll make it
write-
fly next time.
I'm gonna
They
write my
totally
name
can't
on it.
replicate that.
I'm gonna write my name on it and put a banner behind it when I fly around.
So, you might all be slightly angry at me because I thought of a plan. Basically, the moment that Frizzle brought it up, but well, Bun looks very adorable when he's on the hunt. That's kind of my only motive for this. But
Oh shucks.
Oh, rabbits are apex predators.
all we had to do really is just keep an eye on the van, and once it showed somebody tries to steal it again, we just follow them.
I like that.
Yeah, not a bad plan.
Stakeout time, which means more Denny's.
yeah, I guess so.
Yay, Denny's.
It'll grow on you. And by then, you might want to see a doctor because, having Denny's grow on you is not a good idea. Just bad look.
Can't
Meat
eat at
patty
Denny's. I can't eat at Denny's.
on.
Not
Neither
because
can any
Uh,
of us.
I mean,
But
Not
do it
because of
anyway.
it's not
food
like
or
we can
anything.
actually it's not like we can actually digest their food. We go there for the atmosphere and the taste.
No. You don't understand. It's not because of the food. It's because of the shitty air quality in the fucking restaurant.
You know what? That's
Again,
fair.
for the atmosphere of it. I'm fully aware of the
Exactly.
pun here.
That's
That's why,
It is literally the atmosphere that you cannot stand.
yeah,
All
I'm
right.
starting to understand my issue.
So, anyway, plan of attack so far. 1. Give the van a paint job. 2. Stake out the van. 3. Follow any motherfucker who tries to fuck with it.
Yep.
I like it. It's simple.
all right. Let's set that up and then call it a day until next time. Okay?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Because that would be a good cutoff point. How are you staking out Frizzle's garage?
Bunny is going to install himself on a rooftop a little ways away, like far enough away that you won't be able to see him from the van
That should
or
be-
the garage
That's
itself.
better. There's like a factory thing here. We can use that.
Yeah, and then he's just going to sniper scope it.
Okay.
What he does.
You mean like the garage door?
Actually, if there's a window where he can in any way look into the garage,
But
that would
that-
be
I mean, that-
I keep the windows closed because I do illegal work in there.
Yeah.
that's fair.
If I'm saying you can probably just watch the garage door though.
I don't trust that. We're gonna need someone to watch the garage door and someone inside as well.
But there are 3 other people. So
Exactly.
Yeah, I was
Every
actually
other
going to was going to summon and bind a spirit of man.
Ooh.
Sorry, spicy food went in my lungs. Specifically,
Oh,
a
it coops.
spirit of man versus like anything else because they have the most like human perspective on things.
Okay.
So I can explain to them what a fucking car is.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nice.
wait. I'm gonna write that down. Gun bunny, scoping, garage door,
and I would otherwise be staking out in my own car because my car is actually a nicer place to live in than my own house.
Nice.
I bought amenities luxury on it, so it's like super nice. Like it has real leather seats. It's got like massage your butt things in the chairs. It's got like its own little mini bar and place to cook like really good food.
right.
Oh shit. Real leather from real cows?
Your car.
Man, they still make that shit?
Yeah, real quick question. The Baron's car, does it have tinted windows?
Yeah, of course it does.
What? I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
The windows aren't actually fucking windows. You actually see outside with cameras. They're actually just like pieces of black plastic.
Oh, even better. Okay.
Painted and like fucking Vonta black.
Okay, that's even better. Good. All right, so Gun Bunny is scoping the garage door. The Baron is summoning a spirit of man, and otherwise is just living in his fucking car like a hobo.
Oh, also, real quick, Bunny is wearing the chameleon suit.
Oh, that's fine. Gun Bunny is scoping in chameleon. Fuck me. Stealth suit. I have too much red. I have too much red wine in me. I can't. I have chameleon.
Yeah, I'm also going to, since I'll be hanging out in the garage. Actually, no, on the street in front of the garage. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn invisible.
Okay, invisible. From
1 success.
garage. Okay, should be enough.
Yeah.
Also, Bunny will contact everyone. Okay, quick question. Should we inform Yenshin of our plan?
Nah. What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Alright, in that case, I'm just going to ask her to keep me updated if the van is spotted elsewhere.
You already did that. She will.
Okay, cool.
Should we keep her updated with the new paint, like what the new van actually looks like?
That's pretty much what I was getting at.
I'm gonna paint it a nice blue color now.
So far, you kept contact to a minimum. I suggest you keep it that way.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I'm not only saying that because it's easier for me with one less NPC to worry about. Okay, so Gun Bunny, Baron, Cricket, all the roles. Frizzle, what are you doing? Just doing your normal thing? Staying at home?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Obviously, I have to be careful when I go in to deactivate the drones.
That'd be pretty fucking funny if you can't enter your own fucking home anymore.
Walking and be shot. That's how Frizzle dies.
Yep. Like chump.
The police officers can never investigate the scene because there's just two drones that are just sitting
They
there.
will run out of bullets eventually.
I filled them with a lot of bullets, Hoon. A lot of bullets.
All they gotta do is just wave a hat in front of the door until they run out, though.
Let's see. Okay, so that's Frizzle playing his normal role as an incompetent fool.
I would have deactivated the drones before I walked in the fucking doorway.
We all know you wouldn't. You would just run. You would just.
Look, Stinky, that's just you doing wishful thinking.
It is.
And then obviously taking down the van, and then I would have set up the van with a nice red paint job.
Okay, but before we call it a day here. So we have Gun Bunny on a rooftop, scoping out the garage door stealthed. Right?
Yep.
We have the Baron summoning a spirit of man onto the van and explaining to the spirit what a van is, presumably.
Yeah.
And otherwise, he's hiding inside his car nearby, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let me write that down.
Living
will
in the lap of
occasion-
luxury.
Hiding.
Yeah. I have a comfortable van. I also will like dip out every other hour to actually project and wander around.
Nice.
Do patrols.
Right. Regular. Maintain spirit. I'm gonna write this all down so I don't forget. Cricket is invisible in front of the garage and presumably high
Just on
live.
long haul this time.
Okay.
Holy shit. Cricket is cutting down.
He's just. It's just whatever. He'll be back to his normal self soon. And Frizzle is playing his normal role as a boob.
Yep.
Okay.
Just working on just.
Yeah. No,
basically
that's fine.
saying
No, that's fine. Frizzle
work
is.
to the-
Yeah, no, Frizzle is maintaining that, no, everything's normal, and I have, no. I have no misgivings about the van whatsoever. I assume we will also dial down security a bit, just in case. So you don't get shot yourself.
Frizzle just goes about his normal day of welding more spider legs on random shit.
Exactly.
Yep.
I welded spider legs onto my fridge.
Tending.
I welded spider
Every-
legs onto Gun Bunny.
Everything is normal.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Yes.
Okay, we have
Yes.
so we have the rolls down. This is actually really good. Wonderful. Frizzle goes here. Oop. Cricket goes here. So you have this place more or less surrounded. If something happens to the van, you will hopefully see it.
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay, then I would say we call it a day here. It's been 3 hours and I have to go to bed. Been late. So say bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.